Yeah, what happened today? Archie's stream ended early. What's going on? The punters. The punters. Think they caught the guy that shot that United Healthcare guy. The plot thickens.
I have zero service. I keep trying to call you. Just go up and call them.
What up, Shot? Hey, Shot, jump on, man. I'm going to drop the link for you.
Yeah, I'm on SOS.
This is the chance to shine right now. Uh, Archie's stream ended early, and I told Larry 8 o'clock. So now I'm over here twiddling my thumbs. So, Shot, come on! I dropped the link for you, bro.
You want to see it? Can they see it? Is the sound okay? Can you hear it? It's iffy at best.
Better
See my
yet.
finger?
Let me see.
It's saying it's iffy
All
at
right,
best.
here we go. Hello.
They just say the signal is marginal. Make sure you lower the camera. Okay. All right. All right. Let it go.
Hey, Pasta, how you doing? Hold on a second. Hold on. Telephone call is. We got to set up on a time. We have no time. How many punters do we have here today? 5, 7. Oh Lord, 7 beautiful people. All right, guys. I want to get started, but I need somebody over here. Pasta, you want to jump on? Shot is on his way. Larry's on his way. Larry should be here in about I don't know, an hour. Damn, they caught the guy apparently today, huh? Pastor, you at work or you're off today? Where you at, Shot? Where you at? There, oh, there he is. There he is. Hello, Pastor. How are you?
What's happening?
Oh, nothing much happened, brother. Shit. Hey,
I'm
what
glad.
happened, man? Archie ended the stream early today, or what?
Oh, who knows? I don't know. It's been an ongoing
'Cause,
thing. So
Yeah. Well, what's happening? I thought I just got home from grocery shopping. I said, okay, let me fire it up. Let me get everything situated. Next thing you know, there's no stream over there.
yeah, there's so much drama going on. I mean,
Oh my God.
yeah.
What
It-
what happened now? What happened now?
I mean, I think he's struggling. It's just been a bad year for him. That's all. And it's ebb
Yeah,
and flow. I mean, you got good moments and bad moments.
Yeah.
He's depressed, and I don't think he realizes how bad he's doing right now. Plus,
Yeah.
some of the personal things that he's gone through, and takes a
Yeah.
toll. Life is hard, you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, I should know because when I went with my dad when he passed
Yeah.
away, man, I was conked out for 2 years, bro. So I know how
Yeah.
it feels.
Yeah, life is hard. I lost my
Oh my-
mother. I mean, everybody's
Yeah.
gone. I mean, at my age, lost my family, and the hardest one that I didn't think would hit me so hard was my mother. And she
Oh,
made it to 90,
oh man. Yeah.
and then she like it went downhill fast.
Yeah. How old are you, Pastor? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 60. I don't feel like I'm 60.
Yeah, you don't even sound like you're 60.
Feel like I'm 40. But
I
my
hear you,
body-
bro.
My body like
Shit.
says like, nah, today you're 60. So
Yeah. Well, I'm 55, and
you're getting old.
yeah, I hear you. But sometimes I feel like I'm 75 years old.
Yeah, your body does, but your mind doesn't. I don't think. Right?
Exactly. But you know what I've noticed is mind over matter. Oh,
Yeah.
Look who's here. My brother, Shot is here. What's up, brother?
We're gonna stir something up, aren't we?
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna start without you, brother. I got Ultraman there. I got you there. We were just talking about getting old, and sometimes I wake up in the morning, and man, I can barely move. But
Yeah,
it's true. It's all mind over matter.
yeah, I agree.
It's
I
all
mean,
mind over matter. Because you know when you feel tired and you let your body feel tired, you become tired. But when you have a positive attitude, man, that sure has helped me a few times.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
What
Get
keeps
up in the
going?
morning,
Keeps
the
going. Yeah.
but sometimes I think we live in a matrix. It's the
Yeah.
same
Hell yeah.
same shit.
Yep.
Here we go. Right now we got the Christmas thing going. So the ads at Christmas, buying gifts. Then you turn around, New Year's, Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Veterans Day, this day, that day, 4th of July.
Doesn't
Oh
end.
my God.
That escalator keeps moving, and you better.
Yeah,
keep
and
moving
then
with it.
again, it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year. It's just shopping, and making China fucking rich.
Buy more
You know,
shit.
the Chinese, they get so happy because every fucking holiday we have, they're making billions of dollars.
We're gonna have tariffs now, so the tariffs are gonna take care of it. So
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
I think he'll do a good job. I hope he will the next 4 years be able to accomplish a lot of things. So.
that was his agenda. That was his agenda from day one.
Yep.
That he's going to do what he
You know,
was elected to do.
There's a
And
lot of
I-
people that don't understand why he's using tariffs.
Well, it's a tax in one way, but people
No,
will
no.
criticize it that it's a tax. But
Here's the reason. If you try to go through the Senate to renegotiate stuff,
forget
it's
it.
going to
Right.
take forever.
Forget it. Yeah.
You're never going
Right,
to get
right,
anything
right,
to the
right.
negotiating table. So to
Tariffs,
use the
executive
tariff,
order. Yep. Boom.
you bring people to the table quicker.
Yeah, they want to talk to you. They want to
Yeah.
talk to you.
Exactly.
Larry brought a very good point today. At when they were at the Notre Dame Cathedral, and everybody, was lining up to shake hands with Trump.
Yeah.
Same people that were calling him names and this and that, and now they're all lining up to meet the boss.
Oh yeah, they're kissing his ass left and right.
Yeah. But man, that's insane, bro. That's insane.
Life is
Pastor, what state are you in, bro?
Pennsylvania, PA.
PA. Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Shot?
I'm down in the mid south.
Down in the mid south. I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Mark, you probably got the same weather right now. Right now, it's cold. Now we had some warm weather.
It's 44 degrees over here right
Well,
now.
today it was today, but
Yeah.
Friday last week it was nasty.
Ah, fuck yeah, it was cold, man.
Yeah, so you're getting the same stuff that we're getting.
Yeah.
You can have my cold. I don't want it.
We usually get what Larry gets. We get it here 2 days later.
Yeah.
So he told me that last week on Wednesday it was in the 50s, and lo and behold, 2 days later on Friday, Saturday, it was in the 50s over here in Chicago, and then probably you guys got it over there.
I gotta say, I was enjoying your streams up to you bought a couple of your motorcycles. I was following you through that, and then that's about the end for me. I thought I didn't see you no more. You did do some shows and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Do some stuff, but that was about it. And then that was, I mean, we go back a long time. We go back to the Marcelo show. We go back to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all of us, all of us, and I say this to people. We all started with or because of Archie.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's be honest. I mean,
No,
there are people that say, "Oh my God, you're always talking about the Archie." I said, and I tell the guys, "And motherfucker, we all started with him. Everybody that has, in the immediate circle of YouTubers that we have around. I'm not going to mention any names, but we met through Archie, and I met through other people.
I think it's sad in some ways. He has to understand himself that there's going to be progression, and part of that progression is there will be offshoots, and it's
Exactly.
becoming to the point now that there's so many different channels like Archie. I don't think it's your fault per se. Yeah, you can take some blame for it, but for the most part, you're diluted a little bit only because that's just the way.
I would say you have to be diplomatic and be friends with it.
Yeah. So hard to do. Everybody wants to attack each other at some point.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's tough.
I don't like that. I don't know if there's a single YouTuber out there that can say I ever said anything negative about anybody.
No, dude, you've been always good that way.
Never. And I tell people on my own panel, hey, don't say that. No, don't mention no names. Don't, unless you're talking positive about somebody, don't say anything negative.
And you got attacked a lot in the early days too on Archie's show. We all got attacked at one time or another by somebody,
Yeah,
and,
we got
and you stayed. You always stayed professional and you stayed.
Oh shit,
calm.
man! I was attacked the most. I was the Mike. I was Mike the Steak of. It was, and they used to pick on me and who else? Dis. They used to pick on me and Dis all the time, man. Oh my god, and then 2 years ago, man, I would be coming home shooting a TV show, uh, sitting on the air because you're tired and we all need an outlet. Believe it or not, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter what you drive. At the end of the day, sometimes you need an outlet. And here I am working in fucking Hollywood, coming home, getting in front of a goddamn computer, and listening to Archie, and just meeting people and just talking to people and everything. And these people on the other end, they're fucking bombarding me with insults and shit, And I'm just sitting there taking it, man. I'm like, hey, let go right ahead, go right ahead.
Yeah, and it's
I
not
will
easy
say
to do.
this. Sometimes you can, people can be their own worst enemy.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But again, without mentioning any names, and I emphasize on that. And you've been around Pasta for a long time. My God, I've known Shot. Oh, holy shit, almost 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
How many YouTubers have we seen come start with Archie? Get away from Archie, start their own stuff, reach a peak, and then all of a sudden fall off the cliff.
Yeah.
Right, Pasta?
Yeah, no, it happens a lot.
Oh my
Yep,
God.
absolutely.
Countless.
But
They all
it's
came
no
on board.
different than yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead,
it's
brother.
no different than it's no different than I guess it's like anything else in life. When you get to the top, everybody wants to knock you off, though, too, right?
Exactly.
When you reach the
Exactly.
pinnacle, everybody's
Right.
attacked. Yeah.
Yeah. What Archie doesn't understand is he's the staple. He's a rock.
He always will be that. That can never be taken
He'll
away.
always be there. Nobody. I don't care who takes my verbiage, my voice, and makes memes out of it. There's not a single YouTuber out there that can take Archie's place. No matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, what panelists you bring, or how much cleavage people show on your channel, there is no way people can take Archie's spot. I don't
Correct.
care what fucking watch you talk about.
I think he's
There
some
he
way.
goes. There you go.
He's got to learn to adapt to it too somehow, a little bit, So
Anyone thinking AC3 will be gone doesn't understand that guy will need to be tossed off YouTube and he'll come back even then. Yep. I hear you, brother.
Absolutely.
That is the
but
Maharaja himself.
yeah, he's the king of the
I
universe.
think of when I look at Archie and I see all the other people like Nico and
all the other people. Just say all the other people.
yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh no, I know, bro. I know exactly what you mean.
The ones that really took off, and I just look at the opportunities that were missed. That's
right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, you're talking from I totally understand. You're talking from a business point of view, and those people are around. They are doing good, but you know what? They all went and started doing something on their own. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
They're not relying on Archie making memes of Archie to make money.
Right.
So, morning, gents. My morning routine. Listening on the drive to work. Hey, man, have a beautiful day, Jock.
MJ, love you, brother. So.
Yep. AC3 used to do full 2-hour shows for like $50 back in the day. The way I see it, prices are coming down, baby. Yeah. I mean, shit. I've been following him. Remember when they first announced the pandemic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was March 19th, 2020 in America. I've been following him from that time.
Yeah. I was before. I was way before.
Okay.
I would watch his like personal, he would do critiques of people's collections and what, or
right.
have a question for 25, 50 bucks.
Yeah.
Ask, like what should I buy? And I forget how I found him originally. I think it's just by dumb luck. And even Timmy back in the day, I found Timmy. Timmy was doing hikes. There's some goofy guy, young guy doing hikes
Yeah.
in the mountains of New York. I'm like, who is
Mm.
this guy? He sounded
Yeah.
Russian, but he was from Ukraine,
Right.
and that's, I mean, how many years ago is that? And
Yeah.
some of the stuff I just stumbled upon.
Right.
I can remember the live with Clive days.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I take my words back. Yeah. That was a long time ago. Holy shit!
Yeah.
And and Clyde would say, it always sounded like 10. I'm sorry. Every time he
Yeah.
read his chat.
Right.
And then-
Right.
I mean, me and Bear had a rough beginning. I mean, we back in the Marcelo days, Bear would attack me and block me. I would attack Bear,
Bear never attacked me.
and me and Bear had a heck of a fight argument back then. And the funny thing was, back in the early days of the dungeon, it was like Savron and all those guys in the early days, Plastic,
Mm-hmm.
Sirocco. They're like, dude, join the club. You're one of us now because you got banned by Bear. It's about, Bear back in the day did it to everybody in the early days, and he's mellowed out. He's not the same that he used to be, and we have a good relationship now. So whatever. So.
Yeah. No. Comparatively, I think everybody was. They never. I never got attacked openly like that. They used to rag on me, when I was on the show.
You got ragged on pretty good, dude. You
Yeah.
did,
Oh man,
it
it was a everyday routine, everyday thing. Here comes producer Mark, and they be like, "What the fuck has he ever produced?" That was the most famous line, What the fuck has he ever produced? And I'm like, okay, I'm looking at my TV show on television, and these motherfuckers are asking me, "What the fuck have I produced?" Holy shit! But hey, life is good, man. We all carry on. Bear too tame these days. I said to him numerous times, "Yeah, Bear is a cool guy, man. I love the Bear. Bear is great. Good man. Good mon Bear. Good mon Bear."
Even listen, Larry got attacked in the early days because Larry would come on Marcel. I remember when
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this guy doesn't shut the freak up. And it's like,
Yeah.
I got
on. Yep.
Like pull that gun on your head and go boom. And it's just like this guy doesn't shut. He just can't. It's like the Energizer Buddy. He doesn't shut. But
right.
Be careful what you wish for, because when he left, it was when we all got the boot from Marcelo back in the day.
Yeah.
Which I didn't take that personally.
Everybody got fired.
Yeah, I didn't take that personally. It was like anything else. Marcelo was struggling. I love Marcelo. I'm loyal to Marcelo.
Right.
And,
I love him too. As a matter of fact, Marcelo jumped on. I wouldn't say jumped on, but he usually jumps on our stream and we talk. And yesterday, I think it was me and Marcelo and Larry, and we were talking cars. We were talking that dictator in Syria. We were talking about his cars and shit. So yeah.
I mean, some guys took it personally. I didn't take it personally. I always loved them. Things just got, it was like it just ran its course. That's all,
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, no,
like
I hear you.
But it goes back to like, what a universe, What a universe.
Man.
It's pretty incredible. So
yeah. When I tell people, hey man, please don't argue. Let's all be friends. Because I've seen people, and I've seen, personal, on a personal level, the heartburn and anxiety, and then, I had a couple of my friends that passed away, and the last thing that was in their mind was they were pissed off with somebody or something, and they wanted to beat the shit out of each other, and now one guy is not there, the other guy's feeling sad for the rest of his life. That, oh man, at the end of the day, they were both friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ego's getting away a lot.
Yeah, man, fuck that ego. I leave my ego in the car when I get out of my car.
Yeah,
my ego is there.
Humility, yeah.
Absolutely. That'll get you ahead in life.
And everybody
ego will not get you ahead.
On YouTube, everybody's a tough guy sometimes.
Oh, absolutely, man. Keyboard warriors, holy shit.
And it's like, come on.
Yeah, I met a guy one time, in on my other well, I wouldn't say other field, but I was a part of this other channel, and at that time, we were talking about cars and stuff like that, and this son of a gun would always talk shit about me in my car. Okay, and I'm a big guy, and I'm a big guy. The Porsche, the 911 I had was a very small car. If you know the Porsche 911.
Yeah,
So,
no, go ahead. Yeah,
yeah, so a big guy like me getting in and a big guy like me getting out is kind of very comical. But I figured out a way how to get in. You go ass in, you put your ass down, and then you turn and you slide in, and and you come out the same way. Sometimes you get stuck. So hey, if you get stuck, you just roll out the car.
and
So he saw me at a car show, and he would just picking on me. And then finally one day we met, face to face, and motherfucker had nothing to say.
yeah, it's like, bro, say it to me now.
Yeah,
Tell
I
me.
mean, I'm standing here. I mean, I'm a big guy, but I'm not that big. But I was 3 inches taller than him, so it's not worth it, man. Making
It's
fun of
silly.
somebody and bullying and all that, it ain't worth it.
I mean, an earlier stream that you had on today was awesome. I'm
Thank
not a
you, thank
Porsche
you.
guy. That being
Oh, we
said,
were we were talking all over,
yeah, yeah,
all
no,
over. Fuck every car, and
I'm respect to Tan and to Mike, and
yeah,
I'm not a Porsche guy. I think it's the ugliest car ever made.
yeah.
I
Oh
get
no,
it.
no.
I
Hey,
just thought it. I
I
thought it was a glorified.
absolutely
I'm American muscle. Maybe that's because I'm an
right.
ignorant American, and I
No,
just
no,
love
no, no. Don't
American
say
muscle
that,
cars.
man. I
And
love the American muscle.
I look at Porsche. I don't get it. I just see this
Right,
ugly bug that looks like a overhyped Volkswagen. I'm not, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. It's just
right,
my
right. It's personal.
yeah.
Personal choice.
I
I
just
I
don't
today's
get it.
show was really really cool. It took a whole new dimension
It was a good stream. It was a really
because
good stream.
Tan jumped on, and man, we were talking, and Tan is very knowledgeable about
Tan knows his
watches
cars.
and cars
Yeah,
and
his car.
things in
Yeah.
general. And then we had Larry, who's a fucking encyclopedia. Okay. And then we had Mikey, who is another encyclopedia. I just stayed in the background, fixing my desk, my office that I haven't been in the last 2 years. I was just busy fixing, moving shit around, cleaning
Yeah.
shit, dusting shit. But yeah, these three, I mean, the three musketeers, these guys really carried on the show.
Mike talks about aviation. Larry knows about it. I don't know much about aviation
Right, right,
per
right.
se. So
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, Mike has aviation background. He has,
with his dad,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people, they fucking, say, talk shit about Mikey. And I'm telling you, these guys don't know 2% of Mike the Snake. You don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Listen,
I
I'm just
do.
as guilty. I'm just listen. We bust
Yeah.
on Mike because we try to bring Mike back down to a level in line.
Mikey's a great
And
guy.
he is knowledgeable. Don't get me wrong. When
Oh
it comes to
my God.
aviation,
Oh yeah. He can run circles around
absolutely,
anybody. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Larry's the
agree.
same way. Plus Larry is a pilot. So he knows he's been around the fucking world. He knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
He knows watches. Me, I'm more of a car guy, so I dibble dabble in cars. Being a publisher of a car magazine, and I love American Muscle. I mean, if you see my mag, I'm all American Muscle. But the thing is, right now, the market has taken a shift. The paradigm has changed. So
Oh,
my clientele is telling me, "Hey, Mark, you know what? Yeah, man, we love the classic cars, but you got to come in modern times, man. We got to get some Lambos in there. We got to get some BMWs. We got to get some Supras. We got to get some JMD. We got to get some Nismo in there. We got to. So that's why I kind of teetered the magazine a little bit to cater to this crowd as well. But
well,
I've always been, sorry, go ahead, sir.
no, Larry was talking about the other day. He couldn't think of one of the diamond guys that has a car collection, and I brought this up a long time ago. It's Mr. Bovgry, right? Mr. Bovgry is in my area. He has a huge car collection. He has two car collections, one in Italy, one here in the States in my area. And my boys that I grew up with, that I went to high school with and elementary school with, they work for him. They take care of his cars.
Right.
Mr. Bovgry, for all the money that he has, we call him Nicola. Nicola loves Buicks. He grew up as a kid for Buicks. So you can take all these exotic cars, but yet he'll have his Buick. He loves his Buicks. He loves his old Buicks, and
Right,
it's
right.
pretty cool. When we first started off with him, we would drive these cars around this area, and people would just stare at us with these cars, and nobody
Mm,
believed that Mr. Bulgari would be around in this area of where
right.
I live, in the area that I live, and then it started to get out after years of his other car collection and where it's at. Then he would have the Buick Nationals here
Mm,
at his own property, and it's pretty
right,
cool.
right, right,
And this is a
right.
big time guy. This is, but he's getting older, and he thinks about his history and things of that. And he put his cars in a state that they'll always be around. So I think the concourse will always be here.
Yeah.
And I mean, and this is just it's a for me, it's like I never thought about who he was as other than the personal relationship that I had with him. I didn't think of his boutique stores. I didn't think about watches back then. You know, he would give
Mm,
us wallets and stuff, and we were like, you know, we didn't. I thought the wallet was okay. It's a nice wallet, but I didn't know what it was worth technically. You know,
right,
it's
right,
a
right,
designer
right.
wallet. Well, I don't know. You know, and he would give us these gifts, and you know, as younger people in our 20s and 30s, like I didn't like, and then we found out of who he was and how he is, and but he never treats us
Mhm.
that way.
Right.
It's just it's like anything else. Whatever personal relationship you have with a person, it's not what you see in the public media and things of that nature. So,
Mm,
and again, with all the cars that he collects, his favorite cars are Buicks that you would look at and say that's a beautiful car, but it's nothing special other than he loves that
yeah.
car. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's in the eye of the beholder what you like. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Have you heard of the Claremont collection?
no,
Okay, he's a collector in the Chicagoland area. The
is that
guy
who you were
has
talking about the other day or something?
yeah. The guy has so much stuff that he made a fucking museum out of it. And as a company, his family sold it off to another company to manage, and it's a different company that's managing it right now. They're good people, but the amount of shit that's in there, it's unbelievable, man.
Yeah,
It's
and
unbelievable.
it's almost the same thing what Mr. Bulgari's doing.
Yeah.
Uh, he's made this into a museum piece.
Mm.
It started off with one little shop, and now it started
Right,
off with
right, right.
a whole, oh, it's 20, 30 acres of land.
Yeah. Oh,
In
this
my
one
area.
is also like about 150,000 square feet
Yeah, and
that
he just
that
loves
they
the
have.
love of
And you know what?
cars
Let me see
and the
if I
love
can
of
bring it
people.
up.
The love of
Yeah,
people.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. There's another one you probably must have heard of. It's called Volo Museum. You heard of
Yeah,
Volo?
yeah.
Yeah, that's also like a family thing they had, and they started collecting cars. They collecting cars and cars and cars and cars, and boom! Next thing you know, they had hundreds of cars. They said, "What do we do with it?" Well, let's just turn it into a museum and charge people for them to come and see that. So this is inside Claremont Collections. This is his
Yeah,
freaking
it's pretty
personal collection. Yeah, every car, man, everything that you can that's under the sun. There's another gentleman. There's another gentleman. Another gentleman. I'm so polite at times. It fucking amazes me. There's another guy that opened up a museum not too far from where we are. It's in a little hick town in the middle of fucking bumfuck Illinois, where they only have
those are the towns I love though. I love those towns.
yeah. They're I know people that live in bumfuck Illinois that have a collection of cars that'll blow your brains out.
Yeah, because I think what you just said there, I think there's a lot of people like that that we don't know about that keep it
Yeah,
private,
exactly.
you
Exactly.
know. And
You're right. You're right. So he said, Mark, why don't you come over and see my collection? I'm like, hey, you know what? That's the good thing. Hold on. Oh my God, Mark, what food did you order for your uncle for tomorrow night? Nihari? No, brother, no nihari. We do have the korma. We have the fish. We have like five different salads. It's all Daisy thing. My mom has been on it for the last 5 days with the maid, so you know how that goes.
yeah.
So anyway, coming back to this guy, we go there. So this guy is very eccentric. Okay, this is the '87 Testarossa, right?
Yeah, I like that. I do like that.
Mileage. You know what the mileage is on this car?
No.
50.
Yeah, there you go.
50 miles.
Oh, 50 miles. I thought you were
50. That
I
is
thought you-
5
I thought you were
0.
saying 50,000. Okay.
No. 50, 5 0. Where do you see this shit, man?
Yeah,
You don't see this everywhere.
No.
You do not see this everywhere. So anyway, I go to the place and I am like, I was taken back. I thought I got abducted by the aliens on my way to Pennsylvania, PA, and take it back to 1980, man. This guy has a collection of cars only from the 1980s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, seriously. So he has almost every car. Like when I say almost every car, I mean the mm, general. How do I put this? I'm trying to find words. General population car from the 80s. You know, the ZX,
yeah.
the Supra, the everyday car.
Well,
And
yeah, Mustangs start coming back to that
yeah,
era again. The GTs, you got starting to have
mm,
the Camaro started coming back. The
right,
economy
right,
started
right,
to
right.
do better. We started getting some better cars coming through.
So I
Yeah.
told him, I said, I'm going to come there one day and I'm going to film that and show it to our viewers because it is, man, it's unbelievable. Just look at that.
Yeah.
His fucking personal collection, and every single car in there is you can start it and drive.
That's
He,
Well,
he even he even has a few George
that's the
Barris.
point. You should be able to start and drive it. It's like Mr.
Yeah, yeah,
Bavard
yeah.
too. Like these cars aren't meant to sit around.
No,
You
no,
got
no,
to
no, no.
drive them. You got to rotate them.
Right, and
And
what they do sometimes is every few weeks they open up all the doors and windows and exhaust fans and they start cars, in sequence. A line here, a line there, a line here, a line there.
you almost have to. Yeah.
So it's really cool. I think yeah. Let me find. There's a video. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna play it for this for you guys. We do a thing called the Wicked Car Stories here in Chicago in the tri-state area, where we get invited to different places and see what people have right in their garages. Just a 3-minute video, and some of these it's like unbelievable. Now, there's one guy that I'm going to pull up the video for. Uh, I usually see him at car shows and stuff like that, and I asked him, "So wait a minute." I've never seen this car at a car show. He goes, Mark, that's not the car you take to a car show.
Mm.
So, well, you and Pastor probably know that a lot of these car collectors, they have shit in the house. They have never taken it out.
you know.
It's parked at home. They don't take it out.
Mhm.
So, and let me find that video. He's pretty cool. I mean, he had one car. I mean, he was like, fuck. And then I have another friend that we're going to be making a video with. He actually travels around the USA, picking up parts for his 57 Chevy, right? In parts. He'd get a suspension and get a fender from here, a hood from there, a chassis from somewhere else, the body from somewhere else, the quarter panel from somewhere else, the trunk from somewhere else, the engine from somewhere, the transmission from somewhere. And then he'll bring everything to his house here in Illinois. And next thing you know, fucking 2 months later, he's given birth to 3 different fucking 57 Chevys.
Sounds like a Johnny Cash song when he was putting the Cadillac
Right.
together.
Yeah. So I asked him. I said, "Who
USA
buys?"
in the Chevrolet.
I asked him. I said, "Who the fuck buys these cars, Mark?" Yeah, He goes, "Mark." Yeah, he goes. I said, "Do we buy the car?" He said, "No, man." He goes, "Fuck the American market." He's got buyers from Czechoslovakia, Romania, Germany.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He said, "There." I mean, here if he's selling a car for 25 grand, they're gonna fucking haggle with the price.
Yeah.
He sells the car to somebody in fucking Germany for $80,000. He won't. The guy in Germany won't blink twice,
Yeah.
and he will
Mhm.
pay for shipping and handling and customs and everything.
Well, Europeans love American
Yeah.
cars.
Oh
sometimes.
my God,
Yeah.
they love American cars, man. They love. Oh yeah, this is the video. This
You know,
this
the,
this, this was pretty good. Yeah. Let
you
me.
know the other day I was lamenting the you know, missing the road cars that I grew up with, out of the
Mhm.
70s and 80s and so on.
Yeah,
And
man. Those were the cars, man. The 70s and the
Mm.
80s.
I mean, they just ate the road up. You
Yeah,
didn't even know
yeah.
you had a.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got so much. There's so much video that we have that I actually supply videos to different news outlets and production companies where I sell them the license. So I really can't play that video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
I have copies of it, but I can't play it because I've given them full access to that stuff.
Right.
So here's another one. This is really cool, man. This is how we do
I
it.
mean, that's the way you make your money.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Hey,
You
Tony
got to eat.
Novak,
So,
Wicked
Yep.
Car Magazine coming out. My garage in Orland Park. Want to thank them and give you a little show of what we got.
Check
So
this
this is
out.
our first car here that we bought. This is a 71 convertible Chevelle. This was my wife's 40th birthday
You
present.
were talking about muscle cars.
And what
We
got
got
us into
muscle
hot
cars
rods
here,
about
man.
15 years ago. Nice car, not a show car, but a nice car. Obviously, totally customized for a woman. She used to get a lot of talks about, oh, your husband let you take his car. Your husband let you take his car.
Yeah,
So
it's
a
pink,
couple
all right.
years ago, we fixed that problem, and no one asks her now if this is her husband's car anymore. I think Mark actually did a shoot of the car about 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Yeah, we did. We did
This
actually.
is
We
a
shot the car
34
for
Ford
a
Roadster.
TV show.
This car is completely customized. This is definitely a show car. This is not a daily driver or a cruiser.
Yeah,
The doors are stretched 4 inches. The grill is stretched 4 inches. It has all the USB for your phones, electric trunk, heat. This car is just unbelievable.
we call that a resto mod.
yep.
And
That's
believe it
nice.
or not, this was actually a local car. Hard to believe, but this was found locally. I didn't do any of the work on this car. Over here,
No.
we have the old Bandit Trans Am, one of many people's favorites. This was one of my all-time favorite cars, actually.
That's awesome.
78 Pontiac Trans Am. This car is out of California. Numbers matching car, 403 motor. No T-tops, but besides,
All right, I'm gonna stop right here. No T-tops. That just killed it for me. Right there. They just killed it for me right there. It's like you get a porn star with no tits. Okay. Yeah, not really, honestly. So when you're
problem
talking
I have-
about these kind of cars, you got to have T-tops, man. You got to have a T-top. Anyway, here we go.
besides that, it's a pretty slick car. It's an eye catcher, that's for sure. It's just one of them cars that everybody knows. Everyone loves it, whether old,
It is
young,
a sharp
it
car.
doesn't
There's
matter.
no doubt
It's
about
an
that.
eye catcher.
I
Then over
make the
here
joke.
we have probably one of my favorite cars in the
Oh,
garage.
is that a Nova?
This is a
Oh,
68
Chevelle.
SS
What's your
convertible
68?
Chevelle,
Oh,
big
looks like-
block,
oh,
4-speed.
That's
This
a nice
car is
car.
just stunning. Haven't had it out much yet. Maybe next year everyone will see it, but it's
Fucking garages are
it's an
so
eye
cranked
catcher.
up,
and under it's done up real nice. 396 big block board, 60 over, 4-speed. It goes pretty good.
It goes pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Then up top, that's my grandson's car. He's only 11, but it's a 2007 Corvette. It's a pretty cool car, but as for the hot rods, that's what we got. Appreciate Mark coming out. As you guys know, what he does is just simply amazing. There's no one else doing what he does,
No
spending
shit.
all the time and effort.
I didn't
just
pay him to do
for
that.
Cars and what he loves to do. So awesome. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
I've got a 23 Honda.
And I love Hondas.
Yeah.
It's a Honda.
Damn thing's like driving a fucking toaster.
Right. I love Hondas. I mean, way back when I had a 1984 Honda Accord.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that
Damn
one?
thing
I
was
mean,
bulletproof.
oh my God. I'm telling you, I sold it. I think I gave it to my cousin. No, I know I gave it to my cousin. He drove that car for 15 fucking years. Then he gave it to somebody, another relative on his paternal side. That guy drove it for another 10, 11 years. The year is 2024. And I was talking to somebody back home, and guess what? That fucking car is still in the goddamn garage.
Yeah.
Still in the garage.
It's still it's I mean it was in the garage, but it's because you park it at home,
Yeah.
and the car is still in full working condition.
That's so
Back
cool.
in,
Yeah.
back in the early days of construction.
Hold on. This
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen these videos. This is
Yep.
our local police department that puts it
Mm.
together. This is also in a town called Bumfuck, Illinois. It's Grand Park, Illinois Police Department. All this is happening in front of the police department. And what you know what I who I feel bad for over here, Pastor?
Ooh.
You see the little kids over there that are inhaling all that rubber?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is nothing, man. Wait till you see a couple of these cars. Holy shit. You see the tires
Smoking 'em out.
blowing up, huh?
Smoking them out.
Oh yeah, they're smoking. They're smoking. Well, the wind is going the other way. Wait till you see the wind that shifts a little bit. You won't be able to see the crowd, and you got so many little kids and toddlers, and
Yeah.
and kids sucking on milk. And next thing you know, they're going to be,
Motorheads.
motorhead. Look at that, the fucking tire smoke coming out from inside the car.
I know.
But these guys, man, they are pumped up with Miller Lite and Budweiser. I mean, they are not feeling nothing right now. They're not feeling anything.
No pain.
No pain, no pain. Oh, he's back in line. Look at that son of a bitch. He just went around the block, cut in line, and came back for part. Oh my lord. See, this is what I mean. What YouTuber do you fucking know that has content like that?
That's awesome.
Nobody. We ain't talking cars. We ain't talking about people. Let's shit. Let's
See,
burn
this
some
is
rubber.
fun to
You can't even see the fucking car.
No.
What car is it? I don't know. Can't see shit.
It's smoke.
Exactly. It's can't see shit. SS Turbo. Look at that. Oh man, look at that motherfucker just emerging. Whew.
Mm.
Lord have mercy. I had to edit all this, all the clips down so we can even see. He goes, I won't do it too, boy.
Here we go.
Fuck. Yeah, they're waiting for other cars to pull up. So I think they said, oh, yeah, we'll go a couple of times. I think he blew his tranny in the second or
Damn.
third run. Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen when a tranny blows up?
No.
It's like a bomb that goes
Oh,
off
yeah.
under your car,
Yeah,
man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you don't have that, because these older cars they have a metal plate between the
Mhm.
body and the tranny.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if that tranny blows up, it can take your ass out, your feet, everything.
Yeah.
You won't have nothing.
Nope. Oh, here
So-
comes a Cadillac, right?
Yeah, here comes a Cadillac. Yeah, the CTS. CTS. I think it's a
CTS is a nice-
CTS-V.
Yeah,
Mhm.
those are nice cars.
Those were
Yeah,
nasty.
I did not know how much power that son of a bitch had till he comes
Yeah,
up. Let's see
Put
how
the
he
Corvette
does.
engine in those things.
Yeah,
Heard
he
about-
does. Well, he's got the
about-
American flag there, the blue line, brothers. Oh, he's
You
a
ever
cop.
heard of-
He's a cop. He's a
Yep.
cop.
You ever heard of Riverside Raceway?
Yeah.
Some drunk dude took his CTS-V out there on the dirt track.
Mm.
Brand new car. Beat that thing straight
Look,
down.
at, look at the turbos. Look at the turbo spool up. See how fast? Look at that. Look at that, man. Holy shit. Yeah,
Mm.
there's too much power. Too much fucking power in that car. And then there's a lot of rubber on the
Mhm.
road, so the front tires are not sticking.
Mm-mm.
So
Nope.
they gotta come. Sometimes. at the end of the show, I would film the place where they usually, stop to do a burnout. And there's a like a big gouge of asphalt that's been taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's back again. I think these guys are going to go back and forth a couple of times. I said, get the fuck out of here. I already filmed you, motherfucker.
Yep. That's a big old Ford there, boy.
Yeah. It's a diesel one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these diesel trucks, they got a lot of power.
Well, they got torque out the ass.
Crappy Luxuries asking, is that what people do in Chicago? No, in Chicago, you can't do that because they'll kill you. This is in more civilized places south of Chicago, which is all predominantly a Republican stronghold. So you have a lot of normal people over here, Crappy. These are all normal people. Look at that! Look at that shit shot.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker's on. Whew.
I used to go to the.
What do you think the
races?
boost is on right now? At 50? He's got a 50-pound boost right now. Because it's a pretty fucking big truck, bro. That's a big ass fucking truck. It's going, I'm coming back. Is that what people do in Chicago? No, you haven't seen what they do in Chicago, bro. Chicago crappy, they do a lot of stuff called the takeovers, that's dangerous shit, man. Those are we stay away from that shit. Those are like gangbangers and stuff, and they take over like an intersection in Chicago, with these modern Mopar and Mustangs, and they got guns and drugs and shit. Oh yeah, we stay away from that.
Well, back in the day, in my area, you got Maple Grove Dragway and you got Island Park in New Jersey. So
I'll pull up. It's not my video, but there's a lot of video of takeover in Chicago. Wait till you see that. That shit is insane.
It's insane. Cops
and even now the way the climate is right now, even the poor cops, and I feel so bad for them. Even they're like, what can we do? Because they're trying to pull over somebody.
There's so many people.
Yeah, son of a bitch pulls out, something, shoots them. We just had like 4 or 5 cops being shot.
You had 4, right? You had 4 that were shot.
4,
right?
yeah, back to back.
Yeah.
Damn.
Young cops.
You got like the Mad Max kind of shit going on with the ATVs.
Yeah, I mean that's more in New York.
Yeah, it happens here too in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, these fuckers they come out on ATVs, like hundreds of them, man.
Yeah,
the cops can't do nothing.
Yeah,
they can't do nothing. I mean, the number ratio is unbelievable. They can't do shit.
The big gang down here right now are the Venezuelans.
Oh yeah. Oh, they got. All right, he blew his. Oh shit! You didn't see that? He blew a hole in his rear fender.
Ooh.
When that tire exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
what are they doing? They're taking over apartment complexes and stuff, man.
In Chicago, you heard that, right?
Yeah, well, everywhere they're doing it.
Yeah, they're taking over apartment complexes. And our state is is one of them sanctuary states. So you go to the court, you can't touch them, because if you touch them, then you become a felon.
Mm-hmm.
So this is it. You become a fucking felon.
There's new Ford.
Yeah, that's
New Ford, I should say.
And 16. Oh, I think it was no. That was a newer Ford. It had the number 16 on. This is a number 15.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming. He's right behind it again. I mean, for these trucks to make that much smoke, that's a lot of fucking power.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lot of motherfucking power.
I'm a truck guy today compared to a car guy that I used to be.
Just
because of my construction business and what we
do.
So.
You see all that smoke going into the little kids, man, the lungs. Oh my God. Talk about secondhand smoking. What'd you do today? I smoked
every minute of
Michelin's. Yeah. Fucking crazy. Look at that shit. Oh yeah, that's another 50
look at the rolling coal. Ooh.
Yeah. See one of our drones over there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh.
pointing to my cameraman to get that fucking drone out of the way, motherfucker. He's gonna crash. Yeah, that thing is going, man. That thing is going.
Yeah.
There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. He's going, shot. That's
Yeah,
your
he
cousin
is.
over there. He ain't stopping. He gonna fuck this. I'm going all the way. I'm gonna full send it.
It's a Chevy, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Chevy, baby.
I'm
See,
gonna
a
need
lot of
new
people.
tires after this.
Yeah. Tired. The fucking tires in Chicago, a dime a dozen.
I know, right?
I mean, these guys are all. I mean, they're all rednecks, man. They don't give a fuck about the tire. They don't give a fuck about the car. They don't give a fuck about nobody. Nothing. They're just there to have a good time, and
Yep.
that's what it is. Good times is coming.
I used to go to them.
And he's a pro. Look at the control he has with the wheels. Look at it. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. A fucking full minute fucking burnout. Ain't that some shit? I know the transmission is crying right now. That trans is
Yeah.
crying. That tranny is crying for his mama.
I think the whole damn truck's crying right now.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you're like, wait a minute.
Ooh, walking it out.
Yeehaw.
Mm-hmm. Rusted fender, shit.
Yeah. You know, when I had I used to do that kind of shit 22 years ago when I had the General Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do that shit. And it was fun, you know. I used to go to fucking car shows just to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I grew out of that one real fast.
Yeah. I watched this old
Huh?
I watched this old 1970s dually Ford crew cab truck.
Oh yeah. I've seen. Have you seen their burnouts?
No, I haven't seen the burnouts, but this guy
Oh, Lord
shot
Jesus.
the mud pit. He's like,
Mm.
you know how
Oh,
the,
you know what? That's one thing we couldn't do this year. I think I'm going to do it next year. I want to go get the boggers at the mud
Yeah.
pit. You see the 4x4s in the mud? Oh man, I always love to. I used to go watch that when I was a kid, but now you know I want to go film that.
Yep.
The problem is they have it in southern Illinois, but it's too far. It's like a fucking 3.5 hour drive going south. So I might as well drive 3.5 hours to Indiana, deep in Indiana, and film over there.
yeah.
We got tractor pulls here too. We do a lot of tractor pulls.
Yeah. I've seen that.
But yeah, that
I mean,
that used to
imagine
be a
how much
thing
power. Yeah,
for
they
a
got in those
volunteer fire
fucking.
department here.
Yeah.
And he had one of
Everybody
the-
coming up next. That's our chief. He's going. Everybody.
had a big block Ford, old big block
Yep.
Ford.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm not getting stuck. I'm not getting out there and wading mud and crap."
Right. Oh, that's a Chevy S10. That's a S10, baby.
And he would just wind that thing up till it was screaming and drop it in gear and just
Right. And just go. Yeah.
skimming the top of the water at over 100 miles an hour.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh, that's a manual one. That's his dad. That's his dad telling him what to do. That's his dad telling him, giving him the thumbs up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But those were always fun to watch.
Oh my God. Oh please. This whole fucking thing was like 2.5 hours of burnouts. These people, they wait all year long just for this one day, man. It's a whole day of wait a minute, where the fuck are the cars? Oh, this thing is like a complete junker.
Well, listen, I got to do some paperwork yet. I just wanted to touch base with you. Say hello.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you.
And
Take care, boss.
listen, you come on tonight too. You do streams at night, bro. You're gonna have a great audience, probably. So,
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
And then I go to bed. I get up early. I get up at 5 o'clock, and then I go to work.
Right. Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
I know, I know. I hear you, brother.
So,
Thank you for
so
coming.
yeah,
Thank you for
sounds good.
coming, and
Shot. Take
we'll see you
care.
soon. You
All
got it,
right.
brother.
Tell Larry say
Thank you.
hello. All right.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, man.
Thank you so much. God bless. All the best.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you, sir. You got. Oh yeah, love my pasta. Ultraman. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is that. Oh man, this that.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm bringing. I'm bringing. It's coming. It's coming. Oh wait, wait, wait. I gotta bring. I gotta go back a little bit. Oh shit. This yo, you haven't seen this one, man. This the next one is the charger.
Oh,
Yeah, the next one is a charger.
here's that Dodge again.
No, no, no. I don't film doubles. Look at that. That charger is pretty
I
good.
know, right?
Yeah, that charger did damn good.
That's a classic car right there, boy.
That charger did so good that I used that image in one of our banners. We did a 25 by 30-foot banner for the muscle car show.
Yeah.
And I used that picture because I was shooting also with the camera.
I like that the wind is blowing
Thank
away
God.
and then
Thank God. Well, I was wearing a full mask, full
Yeah.
level 2 hazmat mask.
oh shit. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, bro! I mean, the first year I did it, I was coughing all the way till 2 days later.
Oh, what do you need a lung for anyway?
And I picked my nose that day. The first time, it was all rubber. It was all
Oh,
black
man.
soot coming out of my nose. So imagine what's going in your lungs. Fuck that
Mhm.
bullshit.
Yeah, we used to get a container in from overseas
Yeah.
and it'd be packed in sawdust and straw.
Oh Jesus.
Can you
Like I
imagine
said,
having your nose packed full of dirt like that? God.
oh man, yeah, you don't know what kind of fucking dirt that is.
And then that'd be black up to my elbows.
Mm,
All the dirt and crud and stuff that was in it.
yep.
And it was
Yep.
all glassware.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know the worst kind of dust is that fucking fiberglass dust.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nah.
Because once that gets in your pores, because I don't know what got into me, but in 2012 I wanted to fix the dents on my car so I could prep it up
Mhm.
for painting. And fuck me dead. I did some Bondo work and some shit on the car.
Mhm.
And I'm doing it for fun, because you're pumped up with Miller Lite. You got a lot of Miller Lite going at the same time. You got smoking going on. You're looking cool. You got Motley Crue and Kiss and Black Sabbath playing in the background.
Yep.
And I'm laying fiberglass with no fucking gloves. All right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm sanding. I'm fucking sanding. I got a smoke in one hand. I'm sanding with the other. My nose is like 3 inches off the fucking hood. So I'm trying to see I was a total fucking amateur. I inhaled all that shit. It's a miracle that I'm still around here.
Mhm.
Because when my
Oh,
friend
good,
saw me
right?
do that, he said, "Mark, you can't do that shit, motherfucker. You're gonna kill yourself." I'm like, "Oh, fuck me dead, boy."
But I grew up around that
Oh
kind of
shit!
stuff,
Yeah,
you know.
yep.
And so I think that's why COVID didn't get me bad.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, you work in a warehouse, you never know what you're going to be dealing with the next day.
Right, right.
Don't know
Even
what other warehouse it came from.
right, right. Even the post office, because you don't know what the fuck you're touching.
But it was always covered in dust and dirt and grime and
Yeah.
shit.
Especially containers coming from Africa.
We didn't have any of that shit.
Africa, and containers coming from fucking Far East.
Oh, he blew that shit up.
Yeah, he blew the tire up. Oh, that's normal.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's normal. I mean, I've been filming this for so many years. I've got.
Mhm.
I'm not very good at labeling and archiving footage in a chronological order. But I have footage somewhere of the rear wheel exploding so hard that it's taken the fucking fender out.
Mhm.
The fender goes out with it too.
Yeah.
Back in 2006, 2007, I used to shoot the NASCAR in Chicago.
Yeah.
At the Chicagoland Speedway. And
Mhm.
man, I have fuck me dead. I have some crashes over there on film camera. On film, I mean,
Mhm.
the true 1080p.
Yeah.
60 frames per second. Fuck your 4K. That's your true 1080p, 60 frames per second on a fucking 2-inch fucking video sensor.
Yep.
Those were the days, brother. I like
Oh
this
yeah.
Camaro. This Camaro did a good job.
And for all they can say about digital,
Yeah,
really,
I like digital, but you
digital's
need.
good.
Here we go. Here we go.
But
We got Commander
but the
Johnny
thing is,
Smith. What's up, Johnny?
sometimes you just can't beat film.
No. I love film. I love film. But the thing with film is developing the film. Right
know.
now, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Fuck the developing. Buying the film is so expensive. It's
I
unbelievable.
know.
You know,
Yeah.
just buying the
and-
thing. And Kodak and Fuji are still selling it. I remember how much was a 36 roll of film back in 20 years ago? $3, $5?
It was
For a roll of-
under $5.
Yeah, for a roll of 36.
Yeah.
You know, if you went Ektachrome, that was a little bit higher because it was good quality. And you know, you could still take it to Walgreens at that time and get the thing for like $7.99. But right
Mhm.
now, a roll of film is like fucking $15, $20. Good ones.
Well, you got to make them count.
And you don't know where that film is, how long that film has been stored. Where, you know?
Mhm.
Holy shit! Oh man, this guy. Yeah, buddy.
Squirrely.
Yeah. Squirrel. Yeah, too squirrely. What up, Larry? Where you at, my brother?
Where am I at?
Yeah, where you at?
I'm at home.
I'm at home, Alabama.
Too damn far away from the microphone. Come on.
Yeah, Larry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Uh,
Larry said, Mark, we're going to be talking about cars tonight. We're not talking terrorists. We're not talking politics. We're talking cars. I said, yes, sir. You know, I can't say no to Larry, so.
I said
Oh
that.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you?
Okay. I believe
Yeah,
it.
you
No.
said, we're talking cars, Mark. Fuck you, Mark. We're talking cars, God damn it. I said, all right.
You know, for all the
What
Yeah.
tire destruction fest is this?
This is the one at the Bumfuck, Illinois, the Grand Park Police Department Burnouts 2024. They do this every year.
Yeah.
I had to cut it down because I wanted to get some footage, you know, for us, for the punters. But man, this shit goes on for 2.5 hours. We ain't gonna watch that. So what are we gonna talk about today, brother? What car do you have? That we are going to dissect?
No. You're putting me on the spot. I'm still eating.
Oh shit! What you eating, brother? That is
It's
that.
so
Oh
early.
look! Oh, boat tires. You see that?
Mhm.
You see that shot? Boat
love
tires.
it.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah, we gotta watch this. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me rewind that motherfucker a little bit.
I've got my
Yeah, yeah.
grandmother's old car that a friend of mine's going to help me put back in shape.
Oh,
You know,
boom! There goes one. Boom! He's going. He's going. The fender. There goes the other one.
The only thing,
Fender.
the
Who
only
gives a
thing
shit? That's your fender liner over there.
yeah, the only thing that's better than this is to watch the guys on Harleys at Sturgis do the same thing, blow up
Yeah.
their rear tires.
Oh my God! Yeah, I've had a. You know what?
Because then they go flying off the bike too. They get ejected.
Right.
Every-
Let me see if I have the. I think I did one here. Oh man, I had a fucking Dodge dealership fuck me over, and I mean FUKME me over, right? And came the time for me to how do you say trade my car in, right?
Was it nice
Hey,
to
bro.
hand you a bit of lube or?
No. Dodge dealers don't give you no lube. No, they
You
don't even
supply your own.
they don't even spit, bro. They just do it.
Damn.
Yeah, the raw dog the shit out of you. So when it came my time to do the payback, and he said, that, I traded the car. I got my scat back, and I traded my Hellcat in, right?
Mhm.
Because I was having problems. So he said, I said, let's do the. We did the deal. Okay, we did the deal. Now my only job, because they had already seen the car a day before, and my only thing was to take the car back. All right. So they said, all right. So the one of the porters took me home. Okay. They kept the new scat bag that I bought, and they took me home to get my Hellcat. What am I gonna do? Right?
Mhm.
On the way back, man, I did a fucking burnout. Let me tell you something. That tranny was fucking crying like you have no motherfucking idea. I made sure that that son of a bitch was, yeah, little motherfucker. For all the years that that thing was screwing me, I screwed them back.
Good for you.
Yeah, I did. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, here, this one, my God, they blow up so many tires. It's crazy, man.
One fucking deserves another, right?
Huh?
One fucking deserves another.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You see this, Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah, they blow up a lot of tires over here. I mean, these guys are crazy. This
Is
group is
that
called
the name of the town, Beecher?
yeah, Beecher, Illinois. 815 Mafia. These guys are like world renowned stunt drivers, stunt riders. They're from all over, all over. I mean, these guys are and these fucking bikes, they're fucking Harleys.
Yeah.
These are fucking Harleys. These are fucking
I
big
got
bikes, man.
wearing a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, t-shirt. Some have gloves, some don't. Most of them are wearing helmets, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. But road
But
rash is going to be a bitch.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a Big Ten phone, that one.
There's a bright guy with the wife beater.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
short.
Oh,
Yeah. He's a dude.
Yep. Yep. Oh, they're all dudes.
I'm waiting for one of these guys to high side himself.
It's crazy. Nobody I know right now is live streaming.
Hmm.
Maybe they took a day off. Maybe they took a sabbatical. We got 5 people. Marcelo is not doing a live stream. Curly's not doing a live stream.
Isn't Archie doing one?
No, Archie ended the stream. I wasn't. I wasn't on the
He
stream.
called me. He ended the stream like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I understand he's going through a lot of. God bless him, and hopefully everything goes through. But hey, we're doing the streams for the love of it. You know what I'm saying? We're doing the streams for the love of it. Now, what happens, Shad? Do you get a notification when we go live? When I go live, or what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like it. Let me find another one that I did at the Chi-Town Harley. I hope I have it over here. In the meanwhile, Larry can tell us what car we are going to talk about.
I have no idea. What kind of car do you want to talk about?
Should we talk American? Should we talk? I want to talk, like you said, I want to talk Lamborghini, but I want to talk about Lamborghinis with Tan.
Yeah.
Because
Good
he
choice.
has, because he has firsthand knowledge of a Lamborghini. Because there are things I know about a Lamborghini, but
John Lennon's old Mercedes 600 is up for sale.
John Lennon's. Oh man,
And
that
and after he got done with it, he sold it to another music artist, a black singer. I know. I forget. I think she was Motown. I forget who it was. But that car's got like a show business pedigree. and it was restored by Mercedes-Benz.
No, really.
You know, all these companies now, or at least all the German and English companies, they have a factory division that does restorations.
Right, 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 right.
Mercedes has a division just for
Classic,
Grossers.
Classic Mercedes Classic.
Yeah, the Grossers. They could build you one brand new out of parts.
Just about, yeah.
They've got
It's
frames
called a
and bodies
600
and-
Pullman Drift.
Sorry.
The 600 Pullman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah. It's up for sale right now with a British exotic or English exotic car dealer.
Bloody hell.
Tom Hartley Jr. has it for sale. That guy.
Yeah.
I
I don't know
he owns an F-250. I'm sorry, F-250, a Ferrari 250.
Right.
$100 million car, and he had it restored by Ferrari in the Ferrari classic department. So that's got to be, it's a 100-point Concours car, and it's the Ferrari 62 GTO, and it was restored by Ferrari.
Right, right.
It's got to be one of the best ones in the world, if not the best one in the world.
Right. Most of these Dick Tracy's dictators, they had this was called a Landaulet, the rear convertible hatch one.
Yeah.
A leader, mostly bad guys.
Mostly bad guys, yeah.
Yeah, and the Pope had one, but he had a chair in the back, seat in the back. That was
Right.
actually
He had
up
bulletproof
hydraulic.
cage around him.
Los Angeles.
No,
See
not on the 600.
what?
You're thinking about when he had the Jeep, not the Jeep, the Mercedes G wagon, the Glenda wagon. That's when they started doing the bulletproof glass box. But he had the Popes in the past, in the 60s, they had their Mercedes built a white 600 Landaulet, and the rear seat was like a throne, and it actually went up on hydraulics. So instead of standing up, when he used his parade car, he was actually sitting, but he was above the roof line.
Look at that. He's putting the roof down.
This is the book, by the way, of all the cars. And just to briefly show you that this specific car came from Senegal. Okay, I know because that's the VIN 1879. So the Senegal had two cars. This specific car was purchased in 1971 in June. Okay, but lucky for this car, it came to Germany in 1980. So it did not spend many years in Africa.
Oh wow!
So now, you want to hear Mozart? I mean, this is like unbelievable. This is going back like, look.
No, we don't want to hear Mozart.
There's a tape cassette here.
Wow.
No, we're not gonna play no fucking music. I'm not gonna play those copyright.
You're okay if he plays classic.
I don't. I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's all right. We can be silent.
500-year-old music, so.
Yeah, but still, I mean, and I hated going to these fucking car shows.
That car may have hydraulic windshield wipers. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But the windows,
all of them, everything was hydraulic in this car.
Yeah, well, that's what I was kidding, but not the windshield wipers, but the electric windows are hydraulic. Electric,
right?
Hydraulic,
They had a conversion kit in the 90s. People were converting that to electric, but it was so fucking expensive. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. That car didn't. I think they built it for something like 12 years or something, because it went from it spanned. I think maybe it was more than a decade. But the latest ones were pretty much identical to the earliest
I
ones.
think this one maybe. See, look.
Wow.
Oh my god.
You see, you don't hear it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Hydraulic.
See?
So that's a problem. But you see,
Once again, Larry Smith is right. You see that? He just said it. Hydraulic glass.
those windows do not have, like the electric window motors. They all have a safety device, and if you stick your hand in there, it'll stop.
Right.
Or it cuts it off. Not those windows.
No, that can take your neck off.
Yeah.
Fuck. Hold on. I'm playing this. All right. Listen.
See, look.
Wow. That's
You see, you don't hear it.
so cool.
Hydraulic. So that's a problem. But you see, you don't hear the thing going up and down. Hold on.
It's totally silent.
Totally silent. Okay. This one is to hold when you're in a parade. Okay. So and here
It's sort of like we're getting a tour by Higgins.
Yeah.
goes this way.
See, these are the type of videos I make also,
Okay,
like
and this one goes
firsthand.
this way.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that they botched the
See,
marketing
the little
of the
cover
Maybach,
here.
Yeah.
And I think
I mean,
that's it.
imagine if you, Larry, if you have one pinhole
In that hydraulics.
pinhole.
Yeah.
in the pipe, you're fucked, man.
Yeah, and that's I forgot how many psi, but it's some ridiculously high pressure.
Yeah. And they have to store these cars in a very climate controlled garages because you can't afford to have the hoses rot.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah, that was when they were building these cars. That was back in the day. I remember, when I owned a Fiat, it was I got it brand new, and the rubber just couldn't stand up to the
Right.
whether it was window or hoses underneath the hood. The rubber couldn't stand up to the ozone in the air.
Please don't tell me that thing is hydraulic too. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, the roof is hydraulic.
Totally silent.
You don't hear any electric motors, do you?
No.
Now you got yourself a convertible Levo.
Let me shut these doors real quick so we can see how it looks with you in the car.
Oh, you want me to be in a car?
Look at it,
Yes,
guys.
Mr. President.
During the headlights.
So, if you look at this body line, Hattie pointed out this morning, for this door, there's no door handle. Totally sleek. You have to open it from the inside. How does it
Beautiful
feel
car.
to be
Yeah.
the head of a country?
I don't know. I've never been ahead of a country. I don't know if I want to be ahead of a country. Yeah. I mean, it's just like unbelievable that anybody would actually make a machine like that.
I want to get one of these, Larry. I want you to help me find it.
See,
You know
that's the
these
idea.
front fender flag holders?
Yeah,
I want to get one of
That is
those.
how they did it, and there's the handle to hold.
the holder, not the car. Okay.
No, the holder. I want to get that, and then I want to put one of my Trump flags on my minivan when I'm driving around.
Is Hess and Eisenhart still in business?
Insane, right?
I no fucking clue.
Let's show everybody one last thing.
They may be. Those would be the guys to ask, because they built quite a few of the presidential
Oh
limos.
my God! Even the trunk is fucking hydraulic.
Yeah, it is.
So, trunk's open.
This is the
Yeah, see, it snaps closed.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah, and if you put your hand there, it's not going to stop.
You're
either.
done. You're done.
Yeah,
open
it'd be like the Cybertruck.
and close. You cannot stop it. Look at this, all
Um,
this tension.
A family could move into that trunk.
Yeah. Achtung.
Watch your hands.
Really?
I remember the old
All right, let's go check out this engine.
song that was played, and of course it was
Look how ugly that 458 looks over there.
Absolutely incredible.
it was "We All Live in
I
the Yellow
like
Brick
this.
Road."
I like this. I like the.
Yeah.
I would like to have a car like that, and then I get one of the punters to drive me around.
It's funny. I'm sure you're saying there's a problem with this.
Where are we going today, Jeeves?
The mechanic yesterday told me
Take me to
don't
taco
use
shop.
this car running
Mm.
without sitting in it because they go to reverse on their own.
I think
Oh,
the
shit.
wheelbase is too long to get in and out of a drive-through.
Yeah.
They put a lock here. This one, this is a lock that this will not go down. So if I start the engine now, the lever will not go
No
down.
Chick-fil-A for you. The car's too long.
Wow.
Right? He said it happened. The car would just take off. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I need this. Here. No. This one. Okay.
My God, so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little hard for me to tell, but is that car dark brown or black?
I don't know what it is. It's just fucking beautiful.
It's a car.
It's a car. Well, it came from yeah, it was a dictator's car, so yeah, it's black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they did have the brown one. You're right.
So tell us about the engine.
Oh yeah, well you could get any color you wanted on that thing.
V8. Not too much horsepower, but has really good torque.
Jesus, look at the hydraulic system.
And how to start driving the car. And
Aren't you glad you don't have to maintain that?
And then it.
No, I think
Here.
there's a guy in the United States
If you
that is like I think he's the world expert on 600s. I wish I remembered his name because he has an old website. He built a website for himself years ago, and it's a very low tech website. But he's got pictures of his property. He's out in the country, and he's got like
What's the mileage?
8 or 10 of these things at any given time parked at his shop.
20,000 miles. This car.
Wow.
Imagine showing up at somebody's property and seeing like 10 of these.
10 of these at somebody's property?
Yeah, because he's the number one restorer and service guy.
Right.
Leno took his car to this guy.
Mm. I hear you, sir.
Yeah, like there's a Japanese American guy, a fairly young guy on the East Coast who's like he's out in maybe he's in New York in the rural area of New York, and he's like one of the top Ferrari experts in the world. And he's got a small shop. It's like a barn, and I've seen videos. I guess he has a YouTube channel. I can't remember his name though, but yeah, I mean he's got a Ferrari, 50s and 60s Ferraris.
Right.
20 of them in this fucking barn, all customer cars.
Holy fuck, S600. Look at this motherfucker. Now that was a beautiful car too. The S600 was a beautiful. Of course, this one is all fucking modified.
Yeah.
There's nothing original in that car except probably the body, right? Shot.
Yeah,
I'd say
He's,
so.
he's probably got an LT1.
yeah. He's got an LS1.
Yeah, because there's no way that Mercedes can handle all that abuse.
Hey, what do you guys think of the current BMW Alpina? They do.
Not really a fan of it. Not really a fan of it. What was that? What was that one thing? Let me see that. It's called the Chicago Takeover. Chicago Takeover. Yeah. These fucking kids, they do that shit, man. I stay. I stay away from this shit. We don't follow any of this shit. But this shit is fucking insane. I'm gonna play these videos. I'm gonna go.
I saw a great video. What was it? What was that little? I don't know. Was it a Honda? Was it a Honda Moto? What do they call that thing? It looked like a shrunken full size bike. I think it's 125 cc. I saw this video. There were like 50 kids all on these little Honda, all these little motos, and they did a street takeover. And one guy gets chased by a cop, and the cop chases him and runs him off the road. I mean, it's like, I guess what they're going for is, if there's 25 or 50 guys.
Are you talking about motorcycles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's bring it up, bro. Let's bring it up.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what the bike is referred to as not a mini moto, but it has moto in the name. I forget if it's a Honda or not.
Moto Campo.
Nope.
All right. Well, these are all the bikes. These are all the motorcycles over here. Let's get it. Okay, we got the The Goldwing Tour, the Goldwing Regular, which I had, the Fury, which is a very, very dangerous fucking chopper. You got the Shadow Phantom, a very sexy one. You got the Shadow Arrow. You got the Rebel 1100, another Rebel 1100. You got the Rebel 300. Jesus, Rebel 300 is now $5,000. They are going crazy.
Huh.
They're going nuts. And then you have the mini moto. Now you have the Grom.
The
Fucking
Grom, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
of,
the Grom is $3,500. It must be out of the Dax. The
Yeah.
Dax 125. Remember we saw that at the thing, the monkey.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, the monkey is $4,000. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? The monkey is $4,000.
Yeah. Well,
With ABS. With ABS.
I found the new Honda police bike for 2025. It kind of looks like a BMW.
Oh, those bikes are beautiful, man.
Honda has not sold a police bike in the United States until now.
What do they got in scooters? All right, the PCX. I've had the PCX. I like the Ruckus. Adventure Dual Sport. Yeah. Oh my God, they got a lot of Adventure Dual Sport. The best one, of course, is the CRF 300, which Itchy Boots. She drives that. You know Itchy Boots?
Yeah, check that. Toured all over the world.
Exactly. But I think they have discontinued the Africa Twin. Oh, this is not bad. This is not bad at all. The XR 150L. But the only thing is, you fall off this bike, the first thing that goes shot is your ankles. That's the first thing you break.
Huh.
Yeah. I was never into these kind of bikes. Crazy.
You're more into the mobile lounge, two-wheeled lounge chairs.
Well, yeah. I mean, I like to relax. I like to enjoy what I'm doing. Why don't you bring up something and we start talking about that? General Larry.
Put me on the spot.
Now, I ain't putting you on the spot, big brother. Remember, you're the commanding officer of this. You have. And you're under contract with us. Nobody can poach you from here. Nobody can steal you. You're under a 30-year contract with producer Mark. Nice man, sounds good. Oh, I love Tan.
Is Tan in the chat?
Tan. Bay Area Paranormal. Hey, you know what? Tan is right. Hey, are you ready? Did you bring up a thing? Okay, I'm gonna.
No, I'm thinking.
Hold on. Marcelo is here. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna mute myself for about 10 minutes. I just gotta go help my mom. I'll be right back. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Marcelo,
Larry and the shot in the dark. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we were on this morning, and so spent 20 hours already online. How are you doing?
Good. I mean, yesterday was you believe me that I don't even remember yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. You see, I almost wanted to say that yesterday was Sunday and it was my day off. You see, this is what happened when become a little bit busy in December. You're losing the counts of the days.
Yeah, well, what I do, because I'm self-unemployed, sometimes I don't keep regular hours, and sometimes I'll stay up real late, and then I'll go to bed for a few hours, and then I'll stay up for a few hours, and then I literally forget, what day it is, because I'm not doing the 8-hour sleep cycle. I'm doing like 2 4-hour sleep cycles. So
yeah,
that's
I
all.
have this problem also.
Yeah. But
And Shot is there. Shot can speak. Shot, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good, good. I didn't speak with you for a while. By the way, Merry Christmas, brother.
Thank you. Happy Hanukkah to you.
Yeah, I mean, I never really understood the Hanukkah part, but
Well, I think I'm going to
No.
jump off, get a bite to eat.
okay, shot. And
no, I'm going to give an example. Look, Christmas is pretty much in a Jewish holiday like Passover, you know? It's like
Yeah.
a serious holiday.
oh,
Hanukkah
there you are.
is more like how am I going to describe this in a Christian holiday? It's like a smaller holiday, you know. It's not like that, you know. It's not really as serious like a Christmas, you know. Christmas for us is like Passover, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So well, I'm sorry. Were you saying that Hanukkah is not a serious holiday? Is that what you said?
Yeah, when I say not serious, it's the same. Let's say Father's Day or Valentine's, or you know, like it's a
Yeah.
smaller holiday comparing to, for example, of even Easter is a bit smaller comparing to, for example, Christmas. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So our Christmas is definitely Passover. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So,
It's
so it's like comparing a bigger holiday with a smaller holiday that's falling in the same time, you know? This
Yep.
is what it is.
oh, okay. Great. At least my client got back to me. Waiting for that all day. Gets back to me at 7:00 at night. Typical. But anyway, so yeah. So Marcelo,
Yeah.
have you ever seen a UFO?
No, that I think. You know what? Here is the thing that is funny actually
Do you know
about.
anybody does anybody you know do you know anybody who claims to have seen a UFO?
You know, I do. You know what? I'm going to say that I do believe that we are not the only live out there. This is for sure.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm going to say that now, especially in the last 10 years, is very, very easy to manipulate the UFO, especially with drones and so on, because the drones, they are very, very fast. And because they are small and fast, it can create, and you know, in photography, it can create a very easy manipulation of unnatural moves in the air
Yeah.
that you know
Well,
that you think you see it from a distance that is impossible, but
but
then
also,
yeah,
with the raw data, if you're talking about a still, like you should
sure,
roll with your Canon. I've never played with this, but but there are ways to tell if a digital photo has been altered.
sure.
But
Look, I also going to say, that this is being proved that from thousands of footages of UFO, it is a dozen of them. They are completely unexplainable. That
right, yeah,
they cannot
there are quite a
explain
few
them. Yeah,
unexplained sightings or unexplained. Yeah,
yeah.
but
Guys, I'm back. I'm back. Just enjoying some ice cream. Keep talking.
yeah,
And
and
also, as you know, being American, of course, you know about a lot of secret aircrafts that was created, talking from the Blackbird
well,
to the
you're
latest stealth.
absolutely correct, Marcelo. That's where you look at the sightings like well, you see, here's the thing, we created Area 51.
You're
Area
right.
51 was found or created to test the Lockheed U-2 spy plane, the first spy plane, the one that looked like a sailplane.
Right.
It was slow. It was, it wasn't supersonic, but it flew at 75,000 plus feet. And then we used it to test the replacement, which was the Lockheed A-12, which was a single seat version of the Blackbird. and then that became the A-12 became the SR-71. See, and what happened was we're testing these things out in Nevada, and then we're flying them around at further and further away from the secret base, and airline pilots see them, and this is what happened. It's like, you're an airline pilot and you're flying at 30,000 feet, and there's nothing that you're aware of that can fly at 80,000 feet or 85,000 feet or maybe even 90 for the Blackbird.
And here is the best part. You know that the government have a path for what they reconsider UFOs. That if there is something that is reconsidered as a UFO, that they dismiss it and they don't continue interrogating.
Actually, what
here is
happened?
the best part about that. Here's the best part about it, because if there is a very secret for a potent aircraft, it becomes dismissed automatically. So the government loves the
right,
UFO
Marco.
thing,
What happened was people started citing U-2s and A-12s and SR-71s.
Yeah.
And the military said, yeah, let them believe. Yeah, they when people said that we saw a UFO, the government said, yeah, we probably did, because it was cover for the testing they were doing.
The UFO is a great cover, is a wonderful excuse for cover, Again, I'm not going to say they might not exist, because they might exist, but I'm going to say that it's a very good cover for 90% of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, keep talking. That's really nice. I just got this running in the background.
Yeah,
and I like what you said, Larry. You're absolutely right. And the sites also that appear in different, and this is the best part, the sites that appear in different countries in the world, and it was a UFO in England, or it was a UFO in Australia. Yeah, it was a UFO. This is wonderful, because it might be a spice, how we say, craft that suddenly become UFOs. This is great. This is a UFO. There is zero interrogations on it.
The other thing is that what people, casual observers, okay, when you see an airplane at night and it's got, whether it's navigation lights or landing lights, okay, if you ever go to a major airport, like I used to live close to LAX, right, and there's a town next to LAX called El Segundo, and there's a road on a hill, and you get a very good view of the south runway or south runways. And at night, when you look out and you see the airliners approaching for final approach, they're spaced a mile apart, and you see the landing lights, and it doesn't look like they're moving when you have an airplane coming straight at you, and it's about 2 or 3 miles away. You'd swear that whatever it is in the sky is not moving. So people, a lot of UFO reports are just aircraft, because they're not used to looking at aircraft in the sky in the middle of the night, and your eyes do play tricks on you. It's very common.
Yeah.
And
and look, I'm going to promise you that in the next 10 years, you're going to have way more sites of we consider UFOs, also because of how we develop in technology regarding aircrafts, and there is a lot of crazy things that coming. So
I agree with you. I think there's intelligent life out there in the universe besides us. But here's what I believe. Okay, I don't think we've been visited by aliens simply because we know the aliens, if they're aliens
at any time,
they're not, aliens are not close. They're hundreds or millions of light years away, because we haven't found them with radio telescopes, and we haven't picked up any of their broadcasts. So if there's a civilization that has the technology to reach us, then they probably have the technology to figure out that you don't land in Du Bois, Wyoming, or someplace out in Tennessee. You just land that fucking thing on the front lawn of the White House or the Imperial Palace in Tokyo. Hey, we're here. And not only that, but you contact us on the way down. Hey, we're coming. I don't understand how people can say that there are aliens that have the technology to visit us and land on Earth after traveling millions of light years, and they can't figure out who the fuck to talk to when they get here.
Hey, you guys believe in the Sasquatch? The Sasquatch?
No.
All right, well, this is the Sasquatch.
I believe in guys wearing Sasquatch costumes.
Look, I will say, again, I'm not going to say that I believe it, but I will say that, it was very, very curious and very interesting to see the other side of the conversation when they're talking about ancient aliens. They actually did a whole book about it.
All that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's very convincing. It sounds very interesting because also in the past there is also a lot of unexplainable things. But one of the things that I do believe that is unexplainable, and maybe there's something confusing between thinking about ancient aliens, is that I do believe that we have amnesia regarding how developed and how much technology human being used to have also thousands of years ago, and a lot of knowledge that was lost of how developed and what kind of technology and knowledge they used to have
Oh
in
yeah,
the
well,
past.
you look at there have been so many different theories on how the pyramids were built.
Exactly.
And nobody knows for sure. But hey, let's talk about something more current, because in my lifetime, we're now in a situation where I think, what was the last thing I read about this? At least a third of the people don't believe we landed on the moon.
Did we land on the moon?
A third of the population today doesn't believe we landed on the fucking moon.
I don't believe we
also
landed
going to
on the moon.
No, I'm going to tell you
You're
why.
out of your fucking mind.
I'm going to tell you. No, I'm going to tell you why. There is a problem with that. It's because of NASA itself. It's because NASA, they released a statement that they don't have no more the technology of landing in the moon like they had it before, because it was lost in the archives. When you hear something stupid
you're specifically referring to NASA. We don't have the blueprints for the Saturn V. And all the test reports.
Don't you think it's stupid to say something like that?
Yeah,
it's like, what the guy's talking about?
Yeah, I mean, but you see, here's the thing. About 500,000 people worked on the Apollo project, okay?
Right.
And how many of them kept that secret?
Yeah.
So,
and by the way, the technology
the thing about the moon landing is, pardon me, Marcel. The thing about the moon landing is, when these guys, I've watched a couple of these pseudo documentaries. Oh, this is proof we didn't land on the moon. And these people make these stupid documentaries. They forget that, there was no digital audio, digital video back in 1960, 60, whatever, for the entire space program. And so to fake it, back in the day when it happened, it was supposed to have happened with the technology, with it would have been easier to build a rocket and go to the moon.
And you know what? Here is the thing. The whole way how to basically plan and go to the moon, the whole supercomputer that they needed at the time to create the launch and the landing. Today, this whole memory technology appear in your iWatch.
Anyway, yeah,
You
well,
know?
no, but you have to understand, okay, Marcelo, one of my best friends, his name is Mike. He graduated from UCLA with a degree in computer science.
Mm,
And his first job was at Jet Propulsion Labs, okay?
right.
The people that do the satellites. And he was the only one hired that didn't have a master's degree or a PhD. He was hired straight out of college. And Mike did a lot of the programming for Mariner 9. And he did a lot of the programming. Mike essentially mapped the entire planet and got the damn thing to take a picture of the moon Phobos. Phobos is one of the Mars moons, and transmit it back to Earth in the 70s. Okay. And so there's a lot you can do without a supercomputer. And there's a lot that was done with slide rules and everything. My friend actually calculated the trajectory and the orbital mechanics and all that stuff for Mariner 9. He was the leader of that section. Okay, so I know it's possible. So when people say, "Oh, how could you fly to the moon, navigate to the moon with he and I always talk about when you talk about like Voyager, I know how many had 8 bits of memory, whatever. And Mike always tells me, there was no memory. No computing power to speak of. Just very simple, like a four function calculator. And not only that, but you had to write the software so it was self-healing. Because as Mike keeps reminding me every time I talk to him, there's no service calls in space.
And by the way, you know what? It's actually very nice you mentioned Voyager, because here is the thing: the landing the moon would be way easier and way more simple to do than navigating Voyager by 9 planets and not crashing it and still let them go.
And
So
don't
if
forget,
that was possible, so I believe that the moon landing was possible,
well,
because that is much more
coming back
complex
to
to do.
Voyager, with these long distance probes, you have to calculate the orbits of all the planets. So when you send Voyager out, it passes as many planets as possible.
Right. And without crashing. This is the thing.
Not only that, but you also use the gravitational pull of the planets you pass to slingshot you farther out into space. So they have to calculate everything. It's because all the planets are revolving at different speeds.
Yeah, because the moon landing was easy, because the moon landing was a crashing, basically, right? I mean, you landing the vehicle is like basically you touch down.
Yeah, well, what I loved about the moon landings was, we got when Apollo 11 landed, they missed by about 5 miles. It was 5 or 10 miles because they had a problem with they didn't turn the landing radar on at the right time or something, and I was thinking that's why Neil Armstrong had to take over manual control, and he missed his boulder field. Yeah. I think they landed with 15 seconds of fuel left. But then Apollo 12, they wanted to make a point that they could land precisely. And if you remember, they landed next to Surveyor. They put that thing down a couple hundred yards away from the Surveyor, which landed on the moon before it was just a probe we sent up there to try and figure out if the moon was if the surface was.
Look, the whole idea. Look, we all know. And I'm not going to dismiss the moon landing, but I'm going to say is that we all know that the whole idea of going to the moon, it had nothing to do with exploration of the moon. No. It had to do with Russia, with how we say USSR. That if we can go to the moon, we can go in every corner in the Soviet Union. So just a warning,
Well, it was purely a result of Sputnik. The Russians send Sputnik up, and then all of a sudden, everybody in the Western world goes, "Oh fuck!" They have we know they have the atomic bomb, and now we know they had rockets, to send the atomic bomb thousands of miles, and now they can put something up in orbit and have atomic bombs orbiting the Earth, and so the Kennedy administration said, we got to do something. We have to let the world, let everybody know that we have our technology is just as good. And they came up with the. It was kind of funny because Kennedy asked his advisors, "What can we do to show people that we show the world that we our technology is good?" And one of his advisors said, "Land the man on the moon and bring him back." And so Kennedy made that announcement, and before they asked NASA if they could do it. Can you do it in 10 years? Well, hopefully. But that was like, that was like one of those situations where you had almost an unlimited budget, and more importantly, you had the support of the entire population, Republicans, Democrats, whoever you were. Yeah, we got to get to the moon before the Russians,
Okay, I have a question. When you have a multi-trillionaire guy like Elon Musk, and you have, of course, NASA, and we're going to go to Mars in 2012, or we're going to 2015 going to be the first spaceship to go to Mars. 2018, 2022, now it's 2025.
Well,
why these
this
delays
is
all the time?
favorite topic for me because as much as I liked Elon Musk when he bought X and got rid of all the censorship, I truly believe that Elon Musk is the best con man who ever lived, because everything he does is to spike his stock price.
Okay, so when we're going to go to the moon again in 2175? Mars.
You look at there's a channel on YouTube. It's called I'll think of it in a minute. But they debunk Musk along with other things, and they put the videos of Musk, hey, yeah, we're gonna have our spaceship land on Mars in 2012, and then 2015, and now it's 2024. It's like, if you think about what is involved getting to Mars takes 9 months. Okay.
Yeah. You need to make sure that the Mars is closer to Earth. You need to make sure
and 6 to 9 months is when the planets are aligned perfectly.
Yeah.
And you can only leave at certain times of the year, but and Musk talks about his rocket ship can take 100 people to Mars. Well, if you measure the ship and you calculate how much room you need, no, and then how much in the way of supplies do you need? You need to feed all these people for 6 to 9 months on the way up out there, and then on the way back, plus the time you spend down there. And I know. Do you know what was the limiting factor of the Apollo project in terms of how much time we could spend on the moon? Because Apollo 11, they did one short walk and they stayed on the moon for a couple hours and gone, and then they stayed longer and longer and longer. And the J missions, you had the lunar rover, and I think that the last Apollo missions they stayed for 3 days. And they had
I'm laughing. A rocket that's going to take 100 people, the projector of the power just to lift the rocket up, it's going to look like it was a nuclear explosion in the ground,
Well, the Saturn V. Okay, the Saturn V had 6.5 million pounds of explosives. Why do you think Pad 39A and 39B were 3.5 miles away from the control building? Because if that thing blows up, but it's just so funny that people see. I think what happened here, and this over time, people, just in general, people are less and less religious. It weighs 100 grams, Crappy. It weighs 100 grams in orbit too. But the again, Elon Musk is really good at self-promotion, and he always says things to improve the stock price of SpaceX and Tesla. What about Elon Musk's claim that well, he just had an introduction for the robo-taxi. They rented Warner Brothers Studios, and they spent like 2 weeks mapping out a course around the back lot, and then they showed up with these two bullshit 2-seater electric cars that drove themselves around a pre-mapped course, and that was supposed to be the road.
Crash. One of them, I think, crashed or something.
Yeah. But like 5 years ago, Elon was saying, "Yeah, we're going to have the robo-taxi. It's going to cost $30,000, and it'll be full self-driving, and it'll be like an automatic Uber, so you can drive it to work when you bring it home, or while you're at work. It can automatically take Uber calls, and it can drive around and pick people up and make you money. It can make you $30,000 a year." He claimed that. He's been claiming that for almost 10 years now, and it's right around the corner. Same with the. Well, what about the Tesla Roadster? $250,000 deposit. There were like 1,000 people to put down $250,000, and it's nowhere to be seen. I mean, or what was it called before? The solar company, Solar City. There was a whole financial scandal with that. And my friend in I tried to talk him out of it, but my friend in Las Vegas, he has a leased solar system on his house from Tesla, and I spent half of my time trying to help him figure out how the hell to deal with the company because it stopped producing.
Come on, guys, and check this out.
Tesla Roadster into orbit. Elon Musk has outdone himself this time.
But this is much more than a publicity stunt
Check
involving
out
just a
the
car
car
in
that he put
space.
in
It's nothing
Let's
but
look at science. This afternoon, SpaceX launched the world's most powerful rocket, and it's a major milestone for the company. And this is a live look at what's happening right now in space. That's Elon Musk's own Tesla convertible in orbit. The driver is a mannequin he's calling Starman. But CBS reporter Manuel Borroquez shows us what came down is also making news.
27 rocket engines fired at once, sending the Falcon Heavy into space and the SpaceX crew into applause.
Well, if you could hear all that cheering, it was an outstanding test flight of the Falcon Heavy.
The mega rocket combines the power of 3 SpaceX rockets into one, generating
and this is
5 million
equivalent
pounds of thrust,
to taking
enough
3
to
people
launch.
on.
The payload on this test launch is Musk's midnight.
Fucking music.
It's no different than launching 6,000 pounds of junk into the ballast.
And it could remain in orbit.
But you see, this explains it all. You saw the projection power that it take equivalent, let's say, to take 3 people. Just imagine 100. This is like a nuclear explosion.
You look at the Saturn V. Okay, the Saturn V was necessary to get 2 people on the moon for 3 days and back. Or to the moon. So yeah, it's so silly.
You're going to create a crater in the
and the thing is, the propulsion technology has not changed since the V2 and before the V2. I mean, rocket fuel, whatever you're using, liquid oxygen and whatever reactant, the technology is the same. So the power you can generate with 2 tons of rocket fuel and 2 tons of LOX or liquid oxygen, it's the same today as it was in 1943. So there's no magic.
What is the name of this big crater that you have in the state? Like this very, very large one?
Oh, well, gosh, I'm trying to remember the name. I know the one you're talking about. But have you ever seen the? Have you ever seen the?
So
crater?
Elon Musk can create a second one.
Yeah, well, we already did that because out of the at the nuclear test site in Nevada, next door to Area 51, where we tested all the atom bombs, there was one program we had where they were testing whether or not you could do large excavations with nuclear bombs. And they made a crater. There's a crater out there. I think it's called the Sedan crater, SEDAN. And yeah, and you can see it. In fact, I'll find it on Google Earth and bring it up. Yeah,
It's safe.
we blew a hole in the ground. It was huge. And the idea was, to do these large projects. Oh, like if we're going to build, if we're going to divert a river or build a big canal, instead of digging for a year, we just use small atomic bombs. That was very serious. Yeah. I think it was called. I think that project was in fact called Project Sedan. Let me look it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did not know that Marcelo was into that. That's really nice.
Okay. Let me. This is from Wikipedia. Yeah. Okay. The Storax Sedan was a shallow crater underground. I'm sorry. Was a shallow underground nuclear test conducted in Area 10 of Yucca Flat at the Nevada National Security Site on July 6, 1962, as part of Operation Plowshare, a program to investigate the use of nuclear weapons for mining, cratering, and other civilian purposes. The radioactive fallout from the test contaminated more U.S. residents than any other nuclear test. The Sedan crater is the largest human-made.
Hey, check out my cousins doing the fandango.
Oh, okay. I just want to look up we got the measurements of the damn crater, but
the cars that they're fucking around with are from the late 80s, like early 80s, 81, 82, Nissan 240, GL 200 GL. The 200 GL had the same suspension as the 280ZX.
Yeah.
Rear wheel drive with a very tight
hey, so
handbrake.
So tell me something, Mark.
Yeah.
Because I've never been to the Middle East, but if the police catch you doing that, what part of your body do they chop off?
Nothing. They don't chop off nobody. You go to jail.
Yeah.
They go to jail just like any other fucking civilized country. You do that, but the way we in America and the West has the propaganda. Every time you know what I'm saying.
But you said, you said go to jail, but there is maybe private world or private place that I can go wild with the car. I can play around and do whatever I want.
They're doing this like normal people, just like any other country in the world. People do it in the middle of Chicago. They're doing it in the middle of their stuff, But what I'm trying to say is, here in the West, people have this propaganda. When they see an Arab, they're thinking of camels. I've never seen a fucking camel. Okay. I have seen a camel in a fucking zoo, but not in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
So
is it the Emirates where they have Lamborghini and Bugatti police cars?
Yeah, they have that in the Emirates. In the Emirates, they have it. Yeah, the Dubai police, they have a Bugatti Veyron.
Yeah.
You know what? Talking about camels, and this is going to be a surprise for a lot of people. The second probably place that have the biggest number of camels in the world is actually going to be in Australia. and the reason is because they did bring I think in the 1900s or something, or 1800, they bring some camels to Australia, probably for exploration or something, because these animals are very resistant. The problem is they don't have enemies, natural enemies in Australia, so they multiply in huge numbers. So they're trying to reduce to kill the camels now. I mean, they're even eating camels. They're exporting camels
from
Yeah, well,
Australia. You imagine that?
that's like in Southern California, off the coast of Los Angeles. There's a Santa Catalina Island, and there's a town on there. It's called Avalon, and it's 22 miles off the coast. And Santa Catalina Island, 22 miles off the coast, has got a big herd of buffalo. And the reason there's buffalo on Santa Catalina Island was, and that island used to be owned by the Wrigley family, like Wrigley Chewing Gum and the Chicago Cubs. And they filmed a Western on Santa Catalina Island, and they brought some buffalo there and when the movie was over, they left them on Santa Catalina Island, and now there's hundreds of them. And I actually know somebody who got gored by a buffalo on Santa Catalina Island. So there are buffalo in Southern California.
The only buffalo I know is Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah.
In the heart of America.
Yeah.
There we go, man. Our cousins, DDE.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get a hoodie and a hat from DDE. It hasn't arrived yet.
Those bastards.
Mm-hmm. Fucking perks of the media, man. I love it. How you been, Marcelo? What are you?
No, I'm good. I mean,
Good, brother.
I'm
Good,
going
good,
to,
good.
I'm going to the restaurant later, and yeah, it's December. I mean, today not so busy. I think on the 12th I have a good portant table, so I actually closed the restaurant for the day. I have a good friend, so yeah.
Me and Larry, we're gonna come to Tokyo next year.
You have to, man. I mean, if you do, it's going to be. But you think next year, what month? Because next year is
July,
next week,
July, August. We're gonna go to.
You're going to be amazing, man. If you don't come visit me, I never talk to you ever again.
We'll come. We'll come. We'll fly Los Angeles.
Good. It's because of a car thing. Is a car thing also?
No. We just want to come. Me and my brother Larry.
Oh,
so
hey, Marcelo.
Hold on. We'll do Chicago. I'll go to Chicago, Wyoming, LA, Tokyo, Brisbane.
Man, you bring Larry with you, is going to be amazing. Larry, don't forget to take guns. You don't allow to bring guns.
Yeah.
It's going to be too dangerous. Hey, Marcelo, that atomic test, that they did. This, I told you, the Sedan crater. I found the dimensions. The crater is 100 meters deep and 390 meters across. So it's 330 feet deep and 1,280 feet across. So that's the biggest hole we've ever blown into the earth. 104 kilotons.
How many meters deep?
100.
Holy shit.
And 1,280 or 390 meters across, 1,280 feet. Oh, yeah. And the blast caused seismic waves equivalent to an earthquake of 4.75 on the Richter scale.
Damn.
And to this day, that's one thing we got to do. The U.S. government conducts tours of the Nevada test site every year.
You got it, brother. Let's drop a link for you. We're dropping the link.
I'm not the tours start from they only do it once a year, and you have to sign up ahead of time, and they do background checks.
Link has been dropped.
And you take a bus they have an office in Las Vegas, and they drive out to the Nevada test site, and you have to wear radiation badges, and you can go to the lip of the Sedan crater. You can't stay very long because it's still pretty irradiated. But did you know we actually had we were testing a nuclear powered airplane?
No, do tell, sir.
Are you familiar with the B-36 bomber?
No, sir.
Before the B-47 and before the B-52, it was a huge thing, and had cross Atlantic range, and it
Yeah,
had
the
six.
B-52 is the
I'll
one
be
that
right back. I'll be
the
right back.
52 the 52 is the one that actually put the bombs in Hiroshima, right?
No, that was the B-29.
I see.
The B-52 is the one that's still flying. It's an 8-engine jet with swept wings.
Right.
It's been, I think it's been flying for 72 years. So, yeah, they took this B-36 bomber. It had six piston engine propeller engines, but they were the propellers were on the back of the wing, and there were two. And later they put two jet engines on the tip of each wing. And what they did was, the idea was to see if we could make a nuclear powered airplane, and they got as far as putting a nuclear reactor in the sky. They actually flew a nuclear reactor. and that, well, I'll pull up I'll look up the photos of it, because I think it was called the B-36N for nuclear, but they had to put like a 12-ton piece of lead between the cockpit and the fuselage where the nuclear reactor was. But the real problem with that, I'm trying to remember what they called the project was, and they actually tested an engine at the Nevada test site that ran. It was a nuclear engine, but it spewed out radiation. So if you were to put this thing in an airplane, wherever you went, you left a trail of radiation, and they were developing a cruise missile for this nuclear engine. And the idea was that you could launch this cruise missile and just have it loiter, just have it fly around in circles, 200 miles off of the Russian coast.
This is interesting what you say, because in theory, basically for people that don't know, what the nuclear reactor would provide the power to, it would be to an electric engine. So in theory, that was a electric plane was flying just with a nuclear reactor. Now, so this is actually fascinating, because these people that actually now thinking that electric planes is something new, that it seems that is something that in theory already was existed already 70 years ago,
Yeah.
But hey, if it would work, and if the nuclear thing would be sealed, in theory, you have a battery for 20 years in the sky. Basically.
The whole thing was not to refuel, but the problem was that if you had a nuclear propulsion system, the exhaust was full of radiation. So wherever you went behind it, you were irradiating everything.
Yeah, of course.
And the B-36 bomber that actually flew a nuclear reactor on it, it was called the Convair NB-36H. And so, Mark, are you there? Can I share the screen?
Yeah, look, the only solution to make it safe and is a kind of a reverse engineering. That's why they also calling fusion, like cold fusion. They had a huge issue to do that. I don't think they still managed to do a successful fusion technology suitable for a motorized engine. But if it will come, basically, this is actually the clean version of a nuclear reactor without.
Right now, okay, like everybody wants to go to net zero and all this crap.
Yeah.
If if you want to do that, and if you want to get rid of internal combustion, the first thing you have to do is develop a battery that doesn't explode like lithium ion, the thermal runaways. But more importantly, you have to get the same people who want to save the planet are going to have to agree to build nuclear reactors to generate enough electricity. Because when you drive around in an electric car today, you're just moving the emissions from the car to the coal-fired, electric power plant.
Right.
Because I think in the United States, 70% of our energy is generated by coal. And China is almost all coal, isn't it? So this idea of we're going to have clean, pollution-free cars is bullshit, because you're just moving the source of the pollution from the tailpipe.
Not only that. Here I give another example. About now is actually funny, because now is about almost 12 years ago or something. They discover graphene. They talk about the amazing benefits of graphene. Actually, they talk so much about graphene that
I've heard a lot about it too.
Yeah, it almost reminds the commercials of plastic back in the 50s. How amazing revolution plastic is.
Yeah, but you know what the difference is? Like Monsanto and everything.
But in the end, they never do nothing with that.
What they were talking about back
nothing.
then was true. Today, I mean, how many times in the last 10 years have you heard a news story? Oh, we have a new battery technology. That means electric cars, the batteries will be half as heavy, and the cars will go twice as fast, and you can recharge them in 10 minutes.
No,
There's been this new battery on the horizon for the last 10 years. Everybody's coming up. Wait,
you know what? It's perfect you're saying that, because they talk about graphene that 12 years ago, that in the next 5 years from now, a phone's going to be super thin, because the battery going to be transparent. Even it's going to be super a solid, the battery super chargeable. There is no problem, and already past 50, almost 12 years, and you still don't see it on the market, because then they say is ridiculous expensive. They still don't admit that they cannot do it.
But I was born in 1957, and I can remember at least 10 Time magazine covers. Not that Time magazine is anything these days, but since 1957, in 6 decades, I remember at least 10 Time magazine covers that said, "We have reached peak oil, and the Earth is going to run out of oil in 5 years, or 10 years."
Right.
Every 10 years is the same fucking story, And like you said, every year we got a new battery technology that'll revolutionize electric cars, and it never seems to get here, And until that happens, we're not going to move forward, because I read you have to move 500 tons of ore to get the rare earth materials and the other raw materials to make an EV battery. You got to dig 500 tons of crap out. You have to move 500 tons of earth to mine the materials needed to build an EV battery. That isn't sustainable, And so everybody's going to have an electric car. Yeah, we don't have enough power to power the electric cars.
Larry.
Yes, sir.
Did we land on the moon?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Are there aliens on the moon?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure, bro.
Okay.
All right.
that came out of nowhere.
Yep.
Hey, but there was the Bulova watch on the moon.
There we go. And Bulova watching them.
Hey, producer Mark, if you would say,
Yes, sir.
if I would answer you the option now, no, we didn't land in the moon. Yes, there is aliens in the moon. What would be your reaction?
I think there are aliens on the moon. I think there are aliens on the moon.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's the wrong video. Hold on a second. I was trying to get the aliens on the moon. Hold on. That shit fucked me dead. No, no, seriously, I was trying to get aliens on the moon. Where that? What the hell? What the hell am I? What the hell is going on?
I actually like the second answer. No, we didn't land it in the moon. Yes,
Yeah.
there is aliens in the moon.
Right, hold on. Here we got some crazy going on over here. I'll play it on right now, right there and then. Hold on, there, gentlemen. Hold on, it's coming. Hold on. All right, 1, 2.
Well, I did.
Why would Buzz Aldrin say that?
Mark,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
he didn't say that. The goofball did. What you just heard, Buzz Aldrin, he said, we saw this light, and we didn't want to say we didn't know what it was, but it'd be a UFO.
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy who was not part of NASA, the guy wearing the goofy clothing, said Buzz Aldrin said that this, and this. Well, he didn't.
All right, hold on. Let's watch this. Only 3 minutes.
Mr. Alien said that.
All right.
Look, I watched this, and there is a lot of interesting thing about this video. There is a lot of interesting thing regarding that they even are calling the moon artificial. Now, that is actually very interesting when you go to that concept, because here is the thing: the moon is perfectly round, and the moon is also in a perfect distance between Earth to when you compare the moon size to the sun seen from Earth, that actually can create the eclipse, right? The eclipse. So this is too much perfect, and this is too much coincidence, because this doesn't happen in different planets. Other planets that have moons, the moons is not perfect round, and the moon doesn't create eclipse. It is not perfect distance. How we say, versus the sun. So there is a lot of things that it's too perfect to be coincidence. You know what I mean? But
Right.
so then in that case we can believe in God, or we can believe in something else.
Well, here's a question for you guys. Do you think the Earth and everything on it is just as a result of random accidents? Things. Of compounds and chemicals and everything. You start out with nothing. You start out with a big bang, and then everything on Earth is accidental. Or you think it was art? You think there was some sort of intelligence behind
Here is the answer.
Are we accidental, or did somebody design it?
I'm going to answer you that, because if it would be accidental, and let's say it's possible, it wouldn't be let's say things that became super perfect regarding, for example, the distance with the moon, and regarding other things that is too perfect. So there is a lot of doubts about how perfect things are when you believe in the theory that a crater create bacteria and then they develop life in Earth. It wouldn't be so perfect.
I think the question is this random or not? I don't think it's random.
I don't think it's random, just because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to people.
You don't forget the moon is also responsible for the tides.
Yes.
So everything is there's a certain order to this. But
can we watch this video right here?
Which one?
I mean, it's crazy to think about.
Hold on 1 second.
There's a rocket scientist. Who's that?
Yeah, fucking ads. Now let's watch this one. This is good, Marcelo. You're gonna like this.
This is the reporter from
Yeah.
the Las Vegas.
Yeah. Hold on.
LAS,
Go ahead. You tell us. Yeah.
No, you go ahead.
Guest again this week is UFO researcher, former state Senate candidate, and award-winning pilot John Lear. Mr. Lear, nice to have you here again.
Always a pleasure to be here, George.
To begin with, we have this concept of the people from other planets as little green men. Are they green from what you know? Are they all the same, or we got different kinds of them?
George, there's at least 70 different species and probably more. But yes.
Is John Lear still alive?
I don't think so.
Why would these people lie?
Because there's money in it. This guy, I'm sure, he's written several books, and they put on, they put on conventions, and they rent convention space in Vegas and places like that.
Have you ever met an alien?
Well, this guy claims that there are 7 different species. So does that mean he's actually seen or met at least 7, let alone or 1?
Let's hear it out.
As odd as it sounds, there are little green men. That's not the ones we usually see, though. We see the little gray ones. They're about 4.5 feet tall. We see the ones that are called the Nordics. They're about 7 feet tall, look like us, but they're invariably blonde hair and blue-eyed. They're one of the species that we have on ice. One of their crashes we recovered.
Obviously, with different species, they have different motives. I mean, are there good aliens and bad aliens?
Good
from what
aliens
you know?
and bad aliens and all kinds of ways and reasons for interacting with us.
And what are some of the reasons? Why would they be here?
Genetic experiments, trying to... there's a misconception here. People think that our space brothers would bring us, good things and teach us how to get rid of all our diseases. And if you stop and think about it, that may not be the best thing, because if you had a society without any disease and everybody starts living 150 years, that creates a lot of problems. So they would not meddle in that way.
You believe, in part, that the movies E.T., Close Encounters of the Third Kind, were not entirely just the creative products of some Hollywood director, that maybe there's more to that. Why don't you explain?
They were carefully guided by representatives from MJ12, who is this organization that is in charge of the cover-up, in order to get us ready for the release of
Wow, this is so enlightening. Right, Marcelo?
In both those movies, they use small little creatures.
Also.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to stop every time. If not, you're going to get copyright for the video. So
Yeah.
always you need to post every couple of seconds.
Yeah, these guys have been around. This is a very old interview. This is these guys have been around for years, and there's other guys who've taken this guy's place now.
Look, there is two theories regarding that. Look, maybe again, I'm going to try to go gentle here. Look, if there is a belief that it's possible for life to be created random, so I'm going to say that in that case, let's pretend that happened in a different planet. They got developed, they got the high technology. They came to this planet, they discovered that they planted life here.
Riverside.
They planted life here. Then they create an artificial moon to help this life become more easy to develop. And if you believe in that kind of belief, let's say you believe in this kind of alienation of creating life to this earth, so then what is God? Maybe this is the God. So maybe God can be an alien. You understand? I mean, when you say depends how you look in things,
Yeah, well, I go back to what I said originally. If you're talking about aliens, if aliens have visited the Earth, that means that they've traveled millions of light years to get here. And if anything has got the technology to travel thousands or millions of light years, then they certainly have the technology to contact us and communicate with us and let us know, hey, we're coming. And they're going to land in some guy's trailer park in Tennessee. They're going to land at the Imperial Palace in Tokyo.
This is important. Let's hear this out, because I think this is very credible, because our great president of the United States of Americanization is there. Let's check it out. I can't wait for January 20th, because he's going to open up the archives, man. I cannot wait.
Look, I'm going to tell you what is probably there is probably the final proof revelation that maybe the CIA was involved in the assassination of the president. And something that a lot of people suspect a long time.
Don't forget, who got JFK elected?
The mob.
Yeah, the Chicago mob. Yeah.
Hey, leave Chicago. Hey, leave Chicago out of this. All right.
JFK's dad, the bootlegger, went to the Chicago mob, and you got to help my son get elected, and so it was like, okay, so you know what happens when the mob does a favor for you, so JFK becomes president, and he makes Bobby Attorney General, and Bobby's first statement is, "I'm going after the mob."
Yeah, there's a movie. There's a movie on that, isn't it? With Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner, yeah.
Bosner. Here,
like
check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check. What a great president Trump is. I mean, he exudes the charisma.
Yeah, but you know what? I think, for example, you know what the Democratic just announced, but basically what the Biden just did. When they talking about Doge and about basically firing, I think thousands of employees that basically are not working. Now you cannot fire them because they became protected until 2025. You know about that? They actually create a protection plan that you cannot fire them until 2025.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that, because that I'm only talking about
2025 is 2 weeks away.
Yeah. I'm
no, it's sorry, 2028 or something. No, like, sorry, I was mistaken. Yeah, to 2028 or something.
I don't think. I've heard all kinds.
But they can't pardon anybody in the future. You can't pardon anybody in the future. What happened was they pardoned people, like he pardoned his son, the crack addict, the one who was taking pictures of himself smoking crack, allegedly, with hookers, allegedly.
Yeah.
And he allegedly left a laptop with all the secrets, allegedly in a computer shop, allegedly.
See, so this is why he never buy a Mac.
He should have had a Mac. Anyway, that shows how smart he is. So anyway,
that was a Mac.
And it was not a Mac.
I thought it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was probably a PC. Something.
It was a laptop.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm not concerned about the little things. I'm concerned about the big things. So what happened is he pardoned himself for the last 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
You can't pardon somebody from December 7th to October 2027. You cannot do that. You can pardon the people in the past, not the future.
Right.
But hold on. We want to listen to what our great president is going to say about UFOs, which is very important. Why would Trump would never lie.
No.
Here is the thing. Trump don't lie, and what the pilot saw is real. The thing is that here is the thing. The thing is that there is secret, very secret projects that even the pilots that fly a F-22 don't know about.
Well, of course, because Area 51 is a no-fly zone. It's part of the Nellis Range. It's next to Nellis Air Force Base, and if you are a pilot in the Air Force and you're based at Nellis Air Force Base, And if you don't have permission to land or fly over Area 51 and you cross into that area, you're not a pilot anymore. You get court-martialed. Yeah. So, and even at Area 50, at Area 51, they have hangars.
What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian?
And they have at Area 51, there could be one hangar where Lockheed is working on one of their advanced aircraft, and then there's another hangar for Northrop Grumman. And when Lockheed pulls out their aircraft, the guys at Grumman have to stay indoors with the blinds down. Everything is compartmentalized. If you read Kelly Johnson's autobiography or his successor's autobiography, they talk about that. It's like you don't know what you could be at Area 51, and the only thing you know is your part in your project, and there are 10 projects going on at the same time, and nobody knows anything about anybody else or what they're doing. So, yeah, it's that's how they keep secrets.
Look, the pilot was probably saying the truth. I saw something that I don't know about. I mean.
All right. All right. Hold on.
Producer Mark, don't you believe that it's possible to have, Producer Mark, don't you believe it's possible to have very secretful projects that even some tops in the military don't know about?
Oh, absolutely. We had a balloon fly over the United States for 2 weeks, and nobody knew about it. So somebody looked up and said, "Hey, wait a minute, what the fuck is that?" And then then everybody woke up. Remember that, Larry?
Oh yeah. What was worse under Biden? We tracked it.
Yeah.
2 weeks for
tracking it for 2 fucking weeks. They thought it was a weather balloon.
Fucking idiots.
We are. Listen, you got to understand. We are one of the smartest nations in the world. Yeah. On the scale of literacy, we are number 27. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
Just because you speak English does not mean that you're fucking educated. Just because you have a Rolex or you drive a fast car does not mean that you have class also. So this is US of A, brother. Anything is possible.
Which is in theory a great shape.
Yes, sir.
No, again, I'm going to say what I said before. Believing in UFO is a very good relief for the government to pass through some secret projects that they're working on without explanation.
Marcelo, do you believe in the UFO?
I believe that there is a lot of things out there. There's a lot of secrets that are I'm going to say like this. Yeah, do I believe in life that is outside of this earth? That there is life out there? Sure, I do.
Hold on. Why do you believe that? Because you are a believer of the Torah.
No, I am not that religion.
But it's in the book.
Look, I believe that I believe there is life out there. I am not 100% sure if aliens already came to this planet in the past. But what I'm going to say is that there is two suspicions about that. One, there is actually 3 theories about that. One, that everything is bullshit and God exists because, like I mentioned before with the moon, that everything is too perfect. 2 is that aliens do exist and they came in the past and they put the moon out there to make it that perfect. And 3, that everything is real because we are all living in a let's say in a video program
in a matrix.
In a matrix. So it can be only one of these 3 options, right? So this is what I'm going to say. What is real? What is true? I cannot say. I cannot tell you, but because I don't know. But I can tell you that things like I told before with Larry, things cannot be randomly that perfect. That's what I can say. I don't believe that things can be that perfect random. You know?
Yeah.
All right. What is our great president to be number 47? Like about Trump. He's a religious guy.
Yeah.
He believes in that, and so do we. I mean, what a great president he's going to be. I mean, I'm so glad America. I think hopefully, hopefully we may get a glimpse before we leave this fucking planet that
Look, I think
America becomes
America
normal.
and the world. I think
The
America
world,
and
yeah.
the world. You know,
Everybody, every fucking nation on this earth is fucking happy, man. They're joyful. They're
Well,
joyful.
you saw it at Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
Biden didn't go to the opening of Notre Dame. Trump did.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you see him when he met the other world leaders? They all
Yeah.
lined up to shake his hand, and they're all
Yeah.
smiling when they
Biden
had
was in Angola. Biden promised them fucking I don't know how many billions of dollars to fix Angola. We can't fix fucking city of Chicago. There are neighborhoods in Chicago, south side of Chicago, that are worse than Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, I wonder how many people in Chicago actually, how many people, on the south side of Chicago actually voted for Trump, because I saw reports of
Probably 9,000%.
Yeah, because they were all going, they had all these black residents of Chicago.
Chicago red, bro.
Yelling at the mayor. How come the illegal aliens are getting all the help and we're not?
You know what? I'm going to say like this. I believe that that Trump actually won all the states, and the ones that Camila won was because of the private ballots, right? And I do believe
that's true. You look it up.
It was rigged. This election also was rigged. Yeah.
Kamala Harris won all the states because there are a few states that don't require ID to vote.
Exactly.
Hold on, guys. I just want to see my president. I just want to see my president dancing back home. Okay, just hold on a second. Hold on a second. There you go.
This is 2017.
Saudi Arabia, baby. Come on, baby. Hello, Allah. Yeah. There you go. That's our King Salman over there, King Salman bin Abdulaziz.
Yeah, this is in Saudi Arabia. Nice.
Look at our first lady. Look at that.
They wore that. I can see that.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, baby. Macarena. Macarena, baby. That's called a warrior dance. You know what a warrior dance is?
Yeah.
That's called a warrior dance when the Bedouins conquered a village. Shit, these goddamn sunflower seeds.
Yeah. By the way, the kingdom of Saudi Arabia is based on Bedouins. Yeah.
It's called the Mamlaka al-Arabiya Saudiya. Yes, it is. It's the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the number one in the world. We're making the what is that thing? The neon. The fucking 1 mile.
Oh yeah, that
100 miles of glass.
But look,
that's already dead. Yeah, that's like that was impossible.
Larry was right. But Larry was right because not only the ballots, also with they just did the final countdown in that country, in that
It's
city.
a final countdown. Yeah,
5
you're right.
days ago. And
Where?
then the Democrat won the seat just because they pushed, just because they faked the whole thing for a month. You know, so all this system need to stop for the next election.
Well, they in Florida they passed a bill that you have to count all the ballots in one day, and that's what they're doing now. We count all the ballots on the same day in Wyoming.
Would it be possible to to put a veto on this, and next election everything is only a tradition proper election, like just go to vote and that's it.
Here's the problem, Marcelo.
Mm.
You know, America is 50 separate states. And
Yeah,
so
and the
although
president cannot vote on a state. He cannot
well,
basically
you know,
put
there's
a
some
rule.
issues that have to be resolved, but basically the problem is you're talking about a federal election, but each state has the power to set up their own election procedures. Okay, and so I know Trump said he's going to try and make it illegal to vote in a federal election if you don't have ID.
Right.
Like here in Wyoming, I got to have ID to vote. But in California, Governor Newsom, he passed a bill for this election. You don't it's not, you don't need ID in California today. It's illegal to ask for ID when
Okay,
you
so
go to
let's
vote.
go like this. Instead of 51 countries, it's going to be 50 states or maybe 48 states. You know,
Yeah.
just the states that actually proper do the proper election. Go vote for the president. You know, and if these guys want to be to do whatever they want, okay. So from now on, the United States is 48 states. That's it. You know?
Yeah,
Simple as that.
and look, where did they ship all the illegal aliens to states that don't require ID to vote?
Yeah.
You know, it's just so much fucking bullshit. And
Look,
you know,
it's very easy to fix
what
this.
happened was, I thought years ago that the American public was fed up, but I was wrong. It took until this year.
You know, Larry, I tell you what the president can do. It's very easy to do. Is that, you know what? Instead of 51 states, we have now 48 states. The other 3 states that remain, they are no more the United States. It means they don't get no benefit from the treasure country money.
Yeah,
No,
they're only 50 states, by the way. They're not 51. They're 50.
50. So they're getting separate, and then they're going to. He can struggle them in the corner. The same thing like he did even with the tariffs that they did with Canada and Mexico. They freaked out. So in this case, it doesn't even need to do tariffs. They just cancel the country from benefit from the money of the country.
Part of that is going to happen because
you can punish them
because some of these idiots like the Democrat governor of Colorado came out and said, I'm going to instruct my police department not to cooperate with immigration when they come here to deport illegal aliens. Well, that's a federal crime. And the mayor could get arrested and go to federal prison. And he's already been threatened by that, by the guy who's going to be running the not health and human resources, but
look, there is things that a president can put a veto on that he actually can put the government of the state in the corner.
There's certain things that the president can do to defund, to stop sending federal money to states.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with all the different things he can do, but there are certain things that he can do. And the previous president, Biden, never had the spine to do any of those things. It's like, they would never, it's like, because it's so stupid. You have illegal aliens living in hotels in Manhattan, in New York City, and they get debit cards and they put like $1,000 a month on the fucking debit cards.
No, this is crazy. Look, I mean, every country in the world know that if you come to the country without papers or illegal, it doesn't matter if you live in that country for 50 years. You cannot stay here. The only thing that can do a bit more humanitarian regarding that thing is that if you live here for 25 years illegal, that was wrong. You know what? Maybe you can you know, you don't have no criminal record, you are good citizens for the last 25 years, maybe it can benefit you on points to, let's say, register yourself in the future as a proper citizen. But you have to pass a citizenship process. You cannot continue be here illegal.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's right if you break the law to get here, and then and then you're given a path to citizenship. If
that's what they want to shut.
If you came here illegally, and a big part of coming here illegally is, you know, you make a false claim of asylum. There are certain rules we have for asylum seekers, you know, and one of the rules is, let's say you're being prosecuted in your country. Let's say it's 1934 Germany, and you're a Jew, and you're seeking asylum in the United States. Well, according to the rules of the United States,
I am a gay guy from Saudi Arabia, you know.
Right. Yeah,
There are no gay guys from Saudi Arabia. They'll chop your head off.
Yeah, but the point is, our rules for asylum say that if you're seeking asylum, then you should go to the first country where you're safe. So, you know, if you have a problem in Brazil, you know, and you can go next door, that's what you do. You don't go through 5 countries to get to the United States and say, I want asylum here. You know, that so the people who claim they have asylum claims, 99% of those asylum claims are invalid. So illegal aliens, they need to all be deported.
99 problems and the bitch ain't one. Yeah.
And then you can apply for, you know, entry into the United States and do it legally, because there are people applying legally now and waiting in line for 5 years, and then these fucks come across the border. What are you gonna put you put them in ahead of the line? No, you throw all these guys out, and if they want to come into the country, they get to apply and do it legally like everybody else.
I don't know if you ever saw that movie. There was a very nice documentary on UFOs and aliens. It was made a few years ago, and it was a true story, actually. Marcelo, did you see it?
Well, there's so many movies about that.
No. This is true, real life story. Everything was real in that. It was called Independence Day. Did you see that one?
Yeah. So, but here, there is an answer, by the way. There is an answer for what Democrats actually talking about, and what happened with the farms and all the illegals that they're working in the farms. Well, I need to tell you an answer. An answer is you have a lot of already Americans. They are homeless.
I know.
Looking for jobs. This is number one, and number two, and this is going to be slavery, but it's going to be nice. Soon I'm going to explain. Is you have a lot of people that do crime and go to prison for years. So the biggest punishment is in prison is to force label them to go to work. This is slavery, but you know what is nice about that? It's that if you don't want to be a slave working a labeled job in prison, don't do a crime.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So and you have thousands of people in prison in the state just getting benefit like parasites doing nothing in prison. You know what? Put them in slavery work, labor, and then you know when he's going to be released from prison, he's going to tell his son or his friend, you know what, fuck it, don't do a crime, because when you're going to go to prison, you're going to work your ass off like a slave, you know. So this is a good way also to eliminate crime as well.
Right on. What happened?
Oh, nothing. I'm just saying I'm getting tired. I'm petering out here.
Yeah, but Larry, what do you think about
Marcelo, we don't get this kind of a panel. I'm here with you, bro.
Yeah, no, it does make sense, right? I mean, you reduce the homeless, and you reduce the crime also because of you do basically it's a win-win for both sides. So then you don't need the illegals to work in the farm. You can actually fix it with these two situations, you know?
Right. Larry.
Yes.
Tomorrow, my dear sir, there no stream. I may do something, in the morning, afternoon time.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do a stream in the morning. We're gonna take a day off tomorrow too.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, because we've been doing fucking 3-4 hours. So, what time is it? It's like 9:30. If you want to do another maybe half an hour, then that would be good. We can close it off after that.
It's 9:41 your time. It's not 9:30. It's 9:41.
9:41, 9:30, same thing. What time is it over there? 8:30.
8:41.
8:41. Let's close it.
I'm 1 hour and 14 minutes behind you.
Yeah. Let's close it 9:30 your time.
No, I actually have to do some work.
Yeah, I know. All right. Let's see.
I'm going to do that right now. I have to get something done for tomorrow.
Yeah, keep doing some work. Let me see if we can get somebody over here. Anybody in the panel in the keyboard warriors out there? Anybody wants to jump on?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off. So I'll say good night,
brother. You did great.
Mike,
Come
or
on. You
producer
already did 4 hours, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Shit.
give me a call. I'm gonna be up working on some stuff. So give me a call after you're done with the stream.
You got it, brother.
I'll see you later, Marcelo.
You got it.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to see you guys next
You
year.
got it. Bye.
You got it, brother. Thank you. Oh my God, I love
We
my
had a
Larry.
good show. We talk about aliens and
Yeah,
politics.
we talk about cars. Yeah, we talk about Donald Trump. We talk about CIA, the booby doobies and the gooby goobies. So now the question is, how's everything with you, brother? How's everything with you? Everything okay?
Yeah, I mean, look, we do have, it is annoying. We do have some ghost reservations that is very annoying. Whoever is the cunt that actually doing
It's a
that,
piece of shit. I hope they choke on. I hope they choke on that.
Yeah. So this is a little bit annoying, but beside that, it's getting a little bit more busy towards the end of the year. This year in general, since beginning, wasn't the best year. It actually was a pretty a tough year.
Yeah.
I do believe the 2025 going to be an excellent year.
Yeah.
So
I believe so too, because my 2024 started out with a bang.
Yeah.
And right now I'm running on fumes right now. Fumes. Remember the burnouts? I don't know if you saw the burnouts we did. You remember the smoke coming out of the tires? That's what I'm running on.
yeah.
Woo. So that's what we're doing, bro. But yeah, man. I mean, listen. Let's see. I'm gonna drop. I just got a little bit of energy. So let me see if I can drop a link over here and see if anybody wants to jump on. Hold on.
By the way,
Yeah.
I believe that I'm not sure about Christmas, but I believe New Year we all going to streams. I think everybody going to be streaming at the same time. It's going to be like 15 different channels.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm running with Archie's. Whatever if he's doing anything, I'm not going to be doing anything. I mean, if there's
I will. I don't care. You know me. I don't
yeah.
care.
I mean, even if you are doing something, I'm not going to stream because it's useless. It's useless.
Look, it's people. If you stream and everybody stream, people support every channel that stream. That time, it's just multiple channels. I don't really believe in the concept how they call it rival stream. Because when you're streaming, I Oh, it's nice. Oh, JJ streaming now. Ah, nice. I go to JJ. Oh, no, Marcelo time. You know, you have different options and
Yeah.
audience that also go. You see, JJ now have, let's say, 100 people. Oh, Marcelo have 20 people. You have, let's say, 30 people. You know,
Yeah,
is people are all over. You know, they don't.
yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you something that is probably not going to be a big secret for you to know, but people sometimes appear in or watching 2 free streams in the same time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so this is. I thought it's not a secret. I thought it's not something that people don't know, but yeah, people are watching 2 or 3 different channels simultaneously. So
At the same time, yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah,
you know,
I
it's
want to
not
do that
a
out.
big deal.
The thing is, so usually at night I'm broadcasting from the house, but I don't have a camera here, so I can't really, pull up anything. And at the studio, we made it really nice. The studio is really nice now. It's getting better and better and
Nice.
better. Oh yeah.
They're still wearing the cowboy hat?
No, I'm not wearing the cowboy. I just got my little room over there, but in the back, we open it up. We got 2 more rooms, and we put up green screens, and we actually do cable shows over there. But I can't film that. I can't film that area for
Nice.
for live stream for some copyright purposes.
I see.
Because not all these punters. I don't know all of them. Remember, I've been away from 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't know who is what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So, so that's
Look,
about it, bro.
finally it's good. I always was encourage you to come back. I always was sending you messages.
Oh
you know
yeah.
that,
No, you're right.
so
You always did. You never let me forget, and
yeah.
you were always keeping in touch with me. I know that. I don't forget, brother. I remember. Everyone,
Yeah,
even though, because I was going, with my father passing away, I was going through a
yeah,
lot. I was not able to reply to you, but you never gave up, and you were always so
yeah.
that speaks volumes about the person. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
I remember that. I don't forget.
Yeah,
This is what
so
is going on, man.
that's why it's going to be a honor to see you and Larry here, man. Is going to be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, you guys not coming for a short time, right? You're not coming just for dinner and go, right? I mean, I'm going to see you guys more couple of days.
Oh yeah.
With you guys.
We'll
Yeah.
spend the whole day with you, man. We'll spend the whole day with you. Then we'll go walking. We'll go shopping. We'll spend the whole day with you.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah. Then after that, we'll go see the pontiff.
Okay.
We'll go to Brisbane. Yeah, we'll go to Brisbane. Yeah, he's a nice guy, man. He's a sweet man. He has his quirks, but he's a good guy.
Mm.
And I just hope everybody gets along and everybody becomes friends and everybody, it's okay, man. What's in the past is in the past. Life is too short, bro. You think of it like that,
Look, I mean, I agree. I agree with one thing that you said. Look, the things go ups and down. There is now a lot of drama, but dramas always
Yeah.
was a part of the Archieverse.
Yeah.
My best friend today going to be tomorrow my biggest enemy. My biggest enemy today going to be my best friend tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is the way it is in this Archieverse since the beginning, and this is the way probably going to continue
Yeah.
later on. The thing is, I am now into a into my own world situation that we're trying to deal with. Again, nothing to do with you. You're not involved.
Yeah.
Don't be involved.
Right.
Enjoy the ride. I'm
I know.
doing me. But when I come in here,
I'm coming here as your friend. You know that I am your friend. I prove
Oh,
it over
I
and
know,
over again.
absolutely, and people know that too.
Yeah,
People know that too.
yeah, and
That is never going to change. If my one friend is not talking to another friend, it don't mean that I'm going to leave my friends. But I just don't like
right.
getting involved in the drama and all that because
Yeah,
man,
don't be,
yeah,
and
yeah.
don't let anyone
Mm-mm.
involve you in
Uh-uh.
this drama. The same thing, I also not involving you. I mean, it's nothing to do with you. You don't have to
Right,
be
right.
involved in that stuff.
But I wish for all my friends, to be successful. I wish all my friends to have the excellent, the best fucking shows, and be happy. And that's what life is all about, man. That's
Yeah,
what life is all about. Because I've seen it,
yeah,
in the last, and the reason why I'm saying this, I'm not a perfect man. I'm not a perfect man by any means. But what I
hey, we
saw,
are not. We all are not perfect.
no, no, we're not perfect, bro. We're not perfect. But I'm telling you, I'm not bringing my dad. No, my dad. No, 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 no. That was one thing. But I have seen this year
Mm,
three people, three friends pass away.
yeah.
Okay, three friends pass away with money, fame. One guy, one guy left a $1 million Lamborghini Murcielago. It's still in his garage. For what?
Wow.
Yeah, for what? And a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous wife. Because he was
No,
too
I mean,
he was listen, he was too involved in fuck this guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. I don't like this guy. Fuck that guy. And he would kill himself. And I would tell him, God, man, you're stressing yourself, bro. Calm the fuck down. It's not fuck
yeah.
this Mark. Fuck that man. He's not my friend. I'm not his friend. Fuck him. Fuck him. And now he's 6 feet under. And all that shit, his wife is gonna probably sell it or give it to the next guy she marries. All
Yeah,
all
look,
his
I mean,
watches, all his cars, all the bank, all the money, everything gone.
yeah, look, the same thing
So
can be say about me as well. I basically have these crazy watches here that I actually planning to sell them in after I retire from the restaurant. But again,
yeah,
I can maybe die next week from a car accident, or maybe even next year
yeah,
appear a major disease that I don't know.
right,
And
right.
again, in the end, it's like, Marcelo, stupid. You could sell it yesterday, these watches, and already enjoy a little bit of good retirement life, you
Yeah.
know? So there's a lot of things that we cannot plan, and I don't know. But
I had
what I
two.
don't know is,
Yeah.
yeah. So also,
No, no, no.
Marty
Go
want
ahead,
me
go ahead, go ahead.
to do something to eat, and also I want to say hello to. I see Curly is live. I want to say hello to him too.
Yeah.
Going
Curly,
to.
is Curly live now?
Yeah. He's live. I'm going
Oh,
to
that's cool.
soon jump on just to say
Yeah,
hello
yeah,
to
it's all
him.
right,
He
brother.
said he missed
I'll
it.
end it. It's all sorry. We had a beautiful thing, and I want everybody to have a great show, bro, man. Everybody's
Yeah.
good. Everybody's. We already did a 4 hours in the afternoon, and fucking 3 hours
Yeah.
and 20 minutes now, so we're half
Wow.
dead.
Listen.
But yeah, go enjoy
Listen.
it,
I
Curly,
love you,
and
man.
yeah, say
I
hello to
love you,
him.
man. Merry
I love you
Christmas. I'm
too,
going
bro.
to see you soon.
Yeah,
And
we'll see you
yeah,
tomorrow, day after.
see you
Yeah,
soon.
absolutely. You
Sure,
got it,
sure.
brother.
Love you,
Thank
bro.
you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Bye.
You got it, brother. Take care. No, it's Betty time. Betty, bye. What time is it? Oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. I mean, at night. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm tired, guys. So we're gonna bring this show to an end. Thank you very much for joining us. On behalf of Curly and our guest Marcelo, we had a great show. We talked about I forgot what the fuck we talked about. Well, we talked about pretty good stuff. So thank you. Enjoy the evening. I think there's another stream that just fired up. Let's check it out. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Thanks for checking out our official Producer Mark YouTube channel. Lots of great content here and videos are uploaded regularly. So click the subscribe button and keep up to date with the latest videos.